Yo, what's going on, everybody? Xanthos Vice here. We are back with some more Trails in the Sky Third. I hope you guys have a great day so far. While we last left off, we had continued with our journey here, cleared the next layer, and getting a bit more of an inkling as to the kind of person Kevin is, because it's true, he did have that kind of one dark moment, or not dark, but kind of like a jaded moment when he eliminated Weissman back at the end of Sky Second. But it's kind of interesting here to see more of it. So here it's actually as if like he has to turn, like, you know how sometimes it's like you have like how you are casually with friends and family, but when you go to work you're like, okay, I'm going into work mode, only professionalism, that kind of stuff. It feels like Kevin does kind of have that, but it is also kind of interesting that he's kind of pushing away from it, especially given everything they've experienced. Like, it's one thing if he's just like trying to hide it from these guys here, because it's business with like Arteria and everything. But it's interesting that he's trying to keep it from Mia's, which makes me think maybe it has something to do more with what happened with her sister Rufina. But again, it's like I wouldn't even know where to begin with that kind of logic, just because I don't really know anything about the Dominions or Arteria and that stuff. So, and yes, as you can tell from the title of the stream, basically it's just gonna be me doing grinding. At least trying the next layer as well. I know I said I would go for more Zephyr, but I mean, to be fair, my strength is already pretty decent. I don't think I have to push myself that far yet. At least I wouldn't think so. So I think I'm just going to do with the same team. Get through some of the doors, because I can at least go through one door with Joshua and Chloe, and then the other one with Zin. So we're going to be doing that today. Or at least one of those two doors, depending on how long each one takes. And then just continue with the floor. But yo, what's up with you? How's it going? Also, I had some good news about Archer's kit. His trace has been adjusted so that you have 7 SP, though if you have Sparkle, that becomes 9. Really? Alright, cool. Even more of a greater reason that I have Sparkle. Alright, so yeah. First, let's go find the doors. I forget which one. Oh, good. It actually tells me stuff. Okay, good. Also, another trace is that if you have 4 more SP, Archer's crit damage is 1 to... Really? Damn. But alright, that's cool. But how do I know if I've already done these doors? That's the problem. Okay, because I think I did do this one. Because this one was Julia and Mueller, right? Those who are not princess in battle are not worthy subsidized. Should you wish to be deemed worthy, struggle through 100 battle. Oh, okay, so I don't know if I've done that yet. Borrow Eyes of Amber and a princess... Okay, yeah, that's Joshua and Chloe, I think. Bring me the fist, yeah, that's it. What about the moon doors? Orbital engineering did that. The dancer with silver lock. Okay, Shara, yeah. We don't have her yet. Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance and proof of her scholarship. Okay, I don't know who that would be. Would that technically be Tita? Or would that be Chloe? I don't know. I just, because scholarship would have to mean like being a, not necessarily studious, but just an astute individual. And it's like, Tita's smart, but so is Chloe, considering she is the student council president over at the school, at a Genis Royal Academy. So I don't know. Okay, that one I may have to hold off on. Meet me a girl in a band who takes to the skies. Yeah, so I'm assuming that means Ren. Gorillas fish, yeah. Estelle. Fist of Steel. Oh, okay, so I have 2 doors for that. Alright, let's go with the Joshua and the Chloe one. Just because I'm kind of interested in what that would be about. So first of all, let me see before I do anything else. Alright. But anyway, thanks for the advice, Reef. Good to know. Glad I have someone to keep me up to date with the changes in the kits. Okay, good, yes. The Archer skill Colored Bulb deals 200% quantum damage for its first, not be used consecutively, as in right after, but costs 2 SP. Also, with each attack, the damage increases by 60% per attack, can't be used at the... Ah, okay. Thank you for clarifying that too. Should grant you a memory fragment, my blessing. Oh, okay, so we don't start with a fight again, okay. I guess maybe if it's only story involved, we actually have to get with a fight, right? Or maybe it was just that one time. I don't know. Feature story: The Liber Arc collapses. Enigmatic object gone in a flash. The mysterious structure that appeared last month over Valeria Lake disappeared as suddenly as it came, collapsing loudly in a giant mountain of rubble into the lake. Many of our readers may have witnessed the moment for themselves, but it seems that it was not visible not only from Liberl, but from the southern edge of the Empire and from Calvert as well. Damn, how huge was this thing? I didn't think everyone could actually like visibly see it. I thought they had to use like cameras or projectors or something to actually see it. You shoot up to 5 times, the final attack would be 500%. Damn, that's wild. Weapon belonging to the Royal Army, but this turn of events seems to conclusively rule out that possibility. The collapse of the Liber Arc has also caused a 2-arch high tsunami around the edges of the lake. So far, there have been no reported serious injuries, fatalities, or missing persons as a result of this. Fortunate fishermen. The worst that seems to have been reported is the number of unfortunate fishermen who were unable to escape in time, getting covered in water. What was the Liber Arc? Oh, okay, yeah, because they probably needed time to like make sure they got their story straight. Like, even if Niall and Dorothy were there, they probably wanted to make sure they get the right things out, right? Leaving no stone unturned for this story. According to an investigation by the Royal Guard and Bracer Guild, it was a flying city from ancient Sumerian times. How exactly it came to be above Valeria Lake to begin with, or what caused it to collapse, remains to be confirmed. But it appears to be without a doubt that the International Crime Syndicate knows the society was somehow involved. While this is yet to be officially confirmed, reports suggest that an investigation team in the city encountered a group of Crimson soldiers there, supporting the above theory. Ah, right, the Special Jaeger group. Yeah. His ultimate is 1,000% quantum damage and his charges. Whenever a unit does any sort of attack, skill, or ultimate, watch her do a follow-up that will recharge skill points. Should be clear, these charges are as follows. Ah, okay. Fascinating. So again, somewhat kind of like a Fei Zhao, but also not entirely. Like, it's still a completely different thing. Not just like a copy-paste. Ultimate gives 2 charges. Oh, wow, okay. Damn, also give 2 charges. This place is just one mystery after another. Can't let these guys get away with any more than they already had, said a member of the team. Furthermore, Zeiss's Central Factory and the Royal Army are planning to continue investigating the Liber Arc. To this end, we'll be launching a combined salvage operation. Covering for the shutdown. Around the time of the Liber Arc's collapse, the orbital shutdown phenomenon that tormented the whole country finally ceased. As a result, many now believe that the city caused the phenomenon. But no conclusive proof of this has been established, and we can only await further research into the issue. Thus, the orbital shutdown phenomenon and the chaos that was created as a result have been a sobering reminder of just how dependent all of us are on orbments in our daily lives. Perhaps something similar may never happen again, but it's still got an opportunity to reflect on just how much we owe to orbments, and perhaps to try and reduce our reliance on them. Good. About time they at least think about it, because it's true, it's like, they literally made everything about orbments, which isn't a problem. You are advancing, but at the same time, it's like, at some point, you're not going to be, what's it called? It's not always going to be around forever. Or there will be times where even they'll be deemed obsolete. If his max is 4 charges, but I genuinely don't know how 4 charges is possible. Yeah, that actually does sound difficult to think about. I'll be less reliant on Sparkle, but at the same time, she makes using his kit easier. I'll be pissed if I need to roll for her too. Yeah, true. Again, at least there is some silver lining with not having to have too much reliance on Sparkle, but yeah, that would be a real dick move if they actually tried to put her banner at the same time. And again, I wouldn't put that out of the question. And her like, trying to get you. Yeah, right. Yeah, you did mention that. Which again, yeah, it's like it would be really bad. But considering how many times they've done triple banners and expect people to roll for all those, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Like I mentioned before. I mean, again, I hope they don't, especially since this is for collab characters mainly. But at the same time, it's like the problem is it's like it's not impossible. Again, I've just crossed my fingers that they don't try to do that shit. Crown Princess Claudia's been busy. As previously reported, Her Highness Princess Claudia is now this nation's crown princess. As a result, we'll be referring to her as such in all publications moving forward. Crown Princess Claudia wasted no time after assuming her position, meeting with Prince Oliver at the Erebonian Empire. Together, they reconfirmed our two nations' relationship with one another. After discussions, they both boarded our sail together. I'm expecting that this meeting will contribute to ensuring peaceful relations with everybody in the future. In addition, the pair plan to both be in attendance at the upcoming banquet to be held at Granzo Castle, bringing all the latest on that in due time. I could have read the last one, but it just seems like they're paying respects or something. What's taking you so long, Dorothy? Get a move on or we're gonna leave you behind. Oh, right, they probably do want to be at the... Because me, all the VIPs that'll be over there. No time for waiting. If we take much longer, the banquet's gonna start without us. We're talking about a big celebration held by the Queen here. Being late isn't an option. But I'm so hungry. I can't walk another step. You know the banquet has food, right? I have a horrible feeling I know what's going on here. You skipped lunch so you could eat more at the banquet, didn't ya? I didn't even eat breakfast. I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday. Going 30 hours without eats make me feel all kinds of... What the fuck did you not eat for that long? What the hell were you thinking? Carry me? Hell no. Come on, we're going. No way we can miss an occasion like this. It's gonna be Ides knows how many famous people there. Rest of the agenda is snapping a photo of Her Majesty and the Crown Princess. And then... He's dragging her. This actually isn't so bad. Yeah, Archer's E1 also has it so if you use a skill 3 times, you recover this. Ah, okay. Well, at least it's only E1. It'd be really bad if it was like E3 or something. But yeah, the damage will be even better if you use this Lyco. Ah, shit. Hopefully they can get a Lyco too, because otherwise I'm probably not rolling for that. This humble banquet is intended to be an occasion to celebrate that fact, as well as to honor all those who contributed to making it a reality. You would, Claudia. Of course. All those invited to today's party contributed in one way or another to protecting the peace of Liberl by ending the peril we were faced with. Whether it's extending a helping hand to those in need, or working to fight off the threats that instilled fear in the hearts of our people. As this country's future monarch, I'd like to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you all very much. Holding this party is nothing compared to all that you have done, but... Of course. The hell are you doing? Ian can wait. You got pictures to take. The Crown Prince's speech might be finishing soon. Well, I do hope you all enjoy your time here all the same. I'm sure you are all busy men and women burdened by many great responsibilities and concerns. But today, I would ask that you all cast those aside in order to rest, relax, and enjoy yourselves. The food on offer here is some of the finest in Liberl, so by all means, partake until you can no more. And may the goddess bless this nation. Wow, look at him actually saying something positive for once. Chloe really is something else, huh? I'm not sure I could dress super nice, get up in front of a crowd like this, and make a big speech the way she just did. Yeah, she is. She said she wasn't feeling confident about how she'd do as the Crown Princess before. But from where I'm standing, she's doing just fine. Seeing her is make me kinda jealous though. I wish I could pull off fancy dresses the way she does. You got something to say, mister? Oh, it's nothing. You're just not all that girly most of the time, so it always takes me by surprise when you suddenly are. What do you mean I'm not girly? Sure, lately we've been so busy with helping get Liberl back in shape that I haven't even had time to go back home. But that doesn't mean I don't want to wear a pretty dress or something once in a while, you know. I know, I know. Still, it really is surprising just how much you've grown in these past few weeks. I have? Well, it's been pretty tough running up and down the country so much, but you kept up with ease. Your judgments as a bracer are getting more spot on with every decision you make. Fancy dress or not, I think you're a pretty wonderful person, Estelle. I don't know why, but it's weird hearing you pile on the compliments so much. But what can I say? I'm glad that things seem to finally calm down a bit on the work front these past few days. The capital might not be entirely the way it was, but it's getting there. I think we could finally afford to take a breather. Yep. Yep. When the overalls... Oh, okay, wait, let me check. Full stuff is free. He's a freak. Yeah, it is weird. It's like, you make him like a free character, but you don't give the Lyco. Wasn't that the same thing like for Ratio too? Like, they only made Ratio free, but they didn't get Lyco. It's like, come on. Like, at least when we got it for Arrow Rover in Huffing Ways, we got his weapon. I mean, technically, I guess you could say the same because it's like, progressively, you're just gonna get that, but you only got the free weapon. But it's like, still, at least the weapon isn't just a basic standard and actually works specifically for the type of character he is, you know? And again, it's like, PGR, you get Crimson Weave, you get her weapon, and you get her cub all at once. Yeah, I think so, but it's even crazier when Archer's limited. Exactly! That's even more of a reason to get all that out. Because it's like, now you have to think about, when's the next time they're gonna put out his light cone out? What, a second, like, anniversary where it's like, they're gonna bring back the collab unit? I highly doubt it. Because even if it would make the money, that would still be a lot of work to have to get that back again. And besides, with how much new characters they try to put out every single month, I doubt they'd go back to it. The E6S5 should be free to grind for. Yeah, at least for grinding, then it's like, at least there's hope for it. Especially for a limited unit. Look at all that food. Chefs in the council supposedly made the entire spread too. There's no way I'm missing out on this. I didn't get to enjoy the food back during the birthday festivities, so now's my time to pick out the big time. Stay right here, okay, Joshua? I'm gonna go scope out the goods. Same old, same old. Well, she might have grown in some areas, but she's still got a ways to go in others. Hey look, how you doing, Joshua? Estelle not here with you? She just went to get food a second ago, actually. Are you two here for more work than fun? Bingo! There aren't many occasions where this many famous faces are gathered in one place. There was no way we could pass up the chance to come and score some interviews. Don't think you're getting out of here without answering some questions either. We'll get to you two later. So no going home until you've spoken to us, alright? Alright. Great! Next up is the Crown Princess. Up to it, Dorothy. Can't go on. I need something to eat. Don't make me drag you again. Let me have something to eat. Not until we're done. Question to ask, photos to take. Why are you so mean? Same old. Yeah, it shows the kind of generosity that would encourage you to roll. At least what PGR does with limit units and get free do. Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's also the thing. It's like, if they want to bring back at least some positivity to their corporation and for their game as well, at least do it the one time. Like, let's be honest, we're not expecting them to do it all the damn time or once every year, but at least considering the state they're in right now, they could at least do that. Because again, I'm not expecting them to be as generous as like Kuro Games is for PGR, like just in general. And Wolverine Ways is at least getting there in some ways, but not too much so that it's like it just breaks the whole system. But it's like we don't want them to get nearly as stingy as like they do for Genshin Impact. Well, not encourage the roll, but we'll bring people in or back. Exactly. It's like they could at least bring themselves back up into like good publicity if they could at least do that much, especially like you said, for a limited unit, for a limited collab. That would at least entice people to come back like in a positive light more than just like, oh, alright, just because I want this one unit, you know? Like at least give them a chance to try to bring themselves back up. You think that'd be the best move? He's even more fired up today than usual. Wonder how Estelle's doing. Never mind. Why they gotta bitch at each other so much? So much for scoping out the food. Well, I suppose this is a good chance as any. I will nod to the people on a personal level too. Maybe I should go around and thank them while I have the chance. Aw, sweet! Hey, it's Colonel Richard! You were able to make it, Richard. Thanks to Brigadier General Bright's generosity, yes. I received an official pardon from Her Majesty for my actions. Really? That's cool. Probably for foiling the Society's attack on Gransel, right? Oh, right, yes, because he was here protecting the castle while we were gone up on the Liber Arc. Right, I forgot about that. What gets... Wow, they really are having a lot of people just like inflict specific weakness nowadays. First Civil Wolf, then it knocks on others. That's good news. I'm happy for you. I wish I could say the same, but I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at all. Well, at least he kind of feels bad. That's more than we could say about a lot of people. Now that the nation's at peace, I feel this is the time I should be facing up to my crimes. Not having them swept under the rug. Yeah, because that's the thing, is like, I at least like Richard because it's like, he knows, yeah, sure, maybe he could have been controlled or tempted by the bad guys, but it's like, in the end, he was the guy who decided, okay, I'm gonna involve myself, my people, and the country that I'm supposed to protect into this whole mess, you know? Like, that's at least trying to take responsibility. Why can't I just... Oh yeah, true, since he is a fake servant, that would actually make for us to be able to grind him. Can't say I don't understand, but still. Please, Joshua, you needn't look so concerned. I've no intention of refusing Her Majesty's kindness or going against her will. I merely feel a strong desire to settle things within myself. I fully intend on following through. That is all. Alright then. Good on you, Richard. Nice to see you at least still have a good head on you. Funny fact. Archer's GP VA is McBurn's. Really? Wait. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I could kind of detect that hint of like Archer's voice in McBurn. A hint of it. Junichi Suabe. Ah, okay. Nice. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here. Still, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Gransel. You really did help us all. Oh, please. I only did what I did because it was one of His Excellency's bail conditions. Make no mistake, I wouldn't have helped any of you worthless dregs otherwise. You wouldn't think it would be so hard to accept a thank you. Got a half hour bit? I'll be back quick. Alright, sure. See you in a bit, what you have. So when are you coming? Hold on. I haven't even... Oh, Joshua. Hey man, making the rounds. Something like that, yeah. Anything interesting going on with you? Sort of. I could say he was gonna come over for dinner in Zeiss a while back. So I was just asking him when he's free. Oh, that's right, so he did. We were getting off the Arcelo, right? I didn't really mean it though. It was just one of those things you say in passing, but don't give much thought to. I ain't exactly swimming in free time, you know. Being a brace is busy work. I'd like to go, sure, but I got no idea if I'll actually have the time to do it. But I've been looking forward to you coming ever since. Okay. Let me think. Maybe the end of the month? That should be okay. I think that Friday's free. Think. Really? Is that a promise? Yeah, I guess. Oh, Joshua. It's been a long time since I last saw you. It was good to see you again too, Professor. Although, speaking of the last time, I heard there's a plan in motion to pull up the Liber Arc from the lake and investigate it. You heard right. It'll be carried out in conjunction with the Royal Army. That's not to say it'll be easy, of course. Valeria Lake's fairly deep, so we can't start hauling up bits of the city all willy-nilly. Oh yeah, true, because that is kind of when they found that cube, wasn't it? But they're trying to fish out an entire... How would that even be possible? If anything, it would probably take many years of technology just to at least scratch the surface of it. Especially considering if it's that heavy, then it probably would have sunk all the way to the bottom by this point. So we're intended to work on making a map of the lake's bottom using sonar first. Ah, clever. We're just gonna take some time as it is. Hey, it makes these guys head in the right place. Oh, it's you. I heard you've been lending a hand with the restoration efforts in addition to all you did on the Liber Arc. You have my thanks. You're quite welcome, sir. I was expecting him to thank me. I wonder something's happened. Oh, it's Cassius. Ah, Joshua. I'm surprised to see you here, Dad. I thought you said over the phone you wouldn't be able to attend because you were so swamped. Oh, swamped is an understatement. Transporting goods needed to get to the country back in order, making sure every area has all the utility it needs. I'm drowning in work. It's gonna take a while longer before we can say Liberl is back to normal too, I fear. Come to think of it, Estelle and I certainly didn't expect to find soldiers even in Liberl's smaller villages, so it was odd to see as much while we were helping out where we could. Doesn't come as a surprise that you're the one responsible though. Should be a long way towards helping people feel at ease. It's times like this when we've got to do all we can for one another, and the army's no different. Thank you, finally! The time when the army's actually supposed to be supporting the people at the time of their need. I mean in the game. I mean in the Trail series. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying in real life. I don't know anything about it, so I just get myself out of it. Everybody in Calvert's internal political situation is a mystery to us. The reorganization of the army has had to be shelved for now, too. Right. I guess I can see why. Still, no matter how busy a man is, everyone needs to kick back once in a while. So make sure you make the most of it tonight, Joshua. I think you needed to kick back more than I do, Dad. Estelle's been pretty worried about you, you know. There's no need to worry about me. I'm hanging in there. In fact, I'd say I'm taking it too easy. Dude, come on. What can I actually fight Cassius 1v1? We better be able to do that in one of the games at some point. Like, dude's a fucking legend. I have to at some point fight him. Like, come on. It's the guy. Ah, boy. How's Olivia not slumped over the table already with Shara? You two look comfortable. Oh, if it isn't Joshua. Care to join us for a few drinks? Don't be shy now. The night is only just beginning. But I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. I'm good, thanks. Oh, come on. We're at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a spoiled sport. I know. Why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming a senior bracer at the same time? Feels like it was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion. Only Estelle's. Oh, nice. Both finally senior bracers. Well, yeah, I guess with everything with the Liber Arc and the Restoration. Say, Shara, about Luciola. Silly Joshua, what are you getting all worried about her for? You really needn't be. Shara's right, especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries after all that happened over the past few weeks and months. But this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is the time to be making merry and drowning in fine drink. From sunset to sunrise. Right. I don't think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're concerned. He's got a point though. And while I've got the chance to say this to you, no more going off on your own, you hear? You have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you last disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her. I won't. I got no intention of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now. Well, you say so. That docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much tonight, alright? Yeah, I hate you too, buddy. Greetings, Joshua. I'd like to take this chance to thank you again for all your team did to thwart Ouroboros' schemes and return peace to Liberl. The depth of gratitude we owe is beyond measure. Please, you're exaggerating, sir. We might have been the ones who entered the Liber Arc, but we wouldn't have had a chance of success if we were on our own. It was only because of you, Richard, Kurt, and the others fighting on the ground that we were able to succeed. We could certainly say the same of you, though. Although it is true that none of us could have brought about peace alone. Still, I've been wanting a chance to thank you personally for all you did. The faith we had in you to see your work through to the end was just what we needed to fight. Thanks, Sid. Oh, Joshua, it's been some time since I last saw you. It has. I didn't know you were here, Mayor Klaus. The mayors of each of Liberl's cities and towns were invited, I believe. Not sure why I was, when I didn't do all that much to contribute to anything, but I decided to attend nonetheless. That's not true at all. I heard the food supplies that were delivered to Bose and Granzo were done so on your orders. I was particularly well received here, and we all know how dire things were at the time. You got as much right to be here being thanked for your efforts as anyone else. It was. Well, that's certainly a relief to hear. Thank you very much for letting me know, Joshua. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, the last time they were supposed to do that was like on the Queen's birthday when all the heads of the villages or the towns were here. This is some party, isn't it? I don't think you'll find a banquet or a guest list quite like this anywhere. I'm used to be a businessman, so I've had my fair share of occasions like this. I've never been to any with this many famous people in attendance. Oh, he's the one over at the seaside place, isn't he? Or where the bridge is. Whew, it's finally all over. This goes to show that if we endure, the goddess will eventually extend her hand of salvation to us all. That's reassuring to know. Poor Mr. Murdoch. I'd heard the academy was actually occupied by armed assailants at one point. I was ever so worried when I first heard the news. It's a pleasure to see you again, Joshua. You too, Lila. You been well? I have, thank you. Although I wish I could say the same for the mayor. She collapsed from overworking herself the other day. As such, I had no choice but to force her to take some time off work. That bad? I'm afraid so. She's finally able to rest and recover enough to my satisfaction, thankfully. So she's now returned to her duties. I assure you that she's in good hands. Good that Lila did decide to stay. Oh, you needn't worry about us. The Academy suffered no major damage as a result of what happened. Certainly a shock to the students, but they're all back to their usual cheery selves now. Right. How's it going, Joshua? Hey, Zen. Thanks again for all the help you've been giving with the restoration efforts. I don't know what we'd have done without you. Hey, think nothing of it. It's all part of being a bracer, really. Can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a helping hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back home at some point. The political situation isn't exactly stable over there, you see. Really? It's nice to be able to attend a banquet like this. It truly drives home the point that this nation is back at peace again. The trouble regarding the Liber Arc and subsequent restoration efforts have really shown me anew how capable a ruler Queen Alicia is. She's handled all that's happened impeccably. If all of this had happened in the Republic, it wouldn't have resolved anywhere near as smoothly, let me tell you. Ain't that the truth? And nice, yeah, because before, people didn't really think the Queen had what it took when it came to actions. Like, they thought they were, like, too pacifistic. Is that how you say it? Too much like a pacifist to just, like, stay away from trouble in big situations, but she was able to hold her ground a lot. Especially Chloe, too, so it really does show that there is still a future for this place. And that they got good people working here to resolve the issue. Kevin, I wasn't expecting you to still be in the borough. What's up? You were invited too, huh? Makes sense. So, having fun? You better be. Take it from me. If you don't make the most of times like these and eat your heart out, you're gonna regret it later. Thank you very much for all you did for me, Kevin. You hadn't come to LeBron when you did. Don't sweat it. It's not like I did anything special. Glad to see all the side effects look about gone, too. You look spiffy these days, Joshua. Oh, right, when he was controlled by Weissman. So yeah, Just forget about OME or whatever. It's all in the past now. I'm not sure I should ask this, but are you Joshua? I'm not gonna be in LeBron for much longer. This might be the last time we meet for a while. But I hope we'll get the chance to see each other again one day. Yeah, I hope so too. What, they're serving food only to the other tables without her? Why, hello, Joshua. Tonight's party is hosted by Her Majesty in all her grace. So we do hope you enjoy yourself. You should probably save the cat fight going on over there till the end. Ifes and Joshua. I was just discussing the aftermath of the crisis here with Major Vander. Fortunately, the Liberarch's collapse caused a little direct damage by itself. That might not have been the case if there had been any ships at the lake at the time, but due in part to the orbital shutdown phenomenon, none were. Oh yeah, I guess it was convenient that the shutdown happened at the same time, because, yeah, orbital engines and stuff. Right. Fair. The tsunami afterward was quite small too. I'd say we were rather fortunate. Estelle and I were able to see as much when we traveled around the lakeshore. Few people who were watching the city collapse were caught up in it. A small number of fishermen were splashed with water, but that's about it. Indeed. If anything, the much greater problem was the confusion that came about as a result of losing orbital power. The world is, after all, one of the most advanced nations of the continent when it comes to orbital technology. Ordinarily, that is one of our greatest strengths, but in this case it worked against us. The crisis is now past. That doesn't mean our work is done. There's still plenty ahead of us to take care of. Right, because the only thing we could really get to work during the orbital shutdown phenomena was the ship, the Arceo. But that was only because we were able to make last-minute modifications thanks to the professor. Pardon? Oh, is this the boy you were speaking of earlier? That's correct. This is Joshua. I was telling the ambassador here about your various accomplishments, Joshua. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm the resident Erebodian ambassador here in Liberl, David Davil-Cranon. It's nice to meet you. The tale of how you flew onto the top of that flying city, all while knowing it may be the last thing you did, brought tears to my eyes. How you were able to participate in an operation that may have brought your death, because despite even your girlfriend's objections. I don't know. But I know this. Liberl needs more young men and women like you. Thank you for saying so, sir. So what's the Duke been telling him? I mean, at least he's complimenting you, Joshua. Take it. Oh, goddamn! No! Ah, fuck, I should have saved. I always do this to myself. Ah, great. Okay, give me a fucking second. Note for next time when I load this up. I gotta move through and save. Fuck. Of course this shit had to happen. Well, at least I have this. This ain't gonna be great. Alright, let's try to get through this quickly. If only I could do a skip button for some of these. Make things so much easier. But again, I'll take what I can get. At least I have the high speed mode. At least I can skip all these pages I was reading. And it's only been like 30-ish minutes, so not too bad either. Okay, good. Before I do anything else, I'm saving again. Not having this bullshit happen. At least I remember which conversations were the most important. Oh right, this is the even faster high speed mode. My bad. Forgot about that. Oh, never mind, that wasn't one of them. Let's see. Then up here, there was the one with Cassius, so let me go speak to him real quick. Oh right, these two as well, so perfect timing. Okay, doing this again, just in case. Greetings, Joshua. You've done some fine work these past couple of weeks. The damage reports on the regions of Liberl you've been providing have proven invaluable in allocating personnel. Really can't thank you enough. But you needn't thank me. By the way, Kurt, I feel like I need to say something regarding my Bracer badge. As you probably already know, what power I have was given to me by the Society. Before becoming a Bracer, I used it to commit many unforgivable crimes, too. No matter how much I think about it, I just can't see how someone like me is fit to call himself a Bracer. You know, Joshua, I've always seen power as an imperfect concept. That's why I believe people are able to use it. Am I wrong? No, I suppose not. And what difference is there between us? We're both keenly aware of our flaws, and yet we both use what limited power we have to do what we believe to be right. I see no difference. Well, I can't really argue with that logic, so I can pretend to be completely confident in myself, though. Be it as it may, that's nothing to be ashamed of. I should simply continue striving to overcome it. Well, this is but my personal opinion. I'd say you're a model Bracer. Thanks, Kurt. I appreciate it. Good to see you again, Alan. I heard you're here as the Bracer Guild's representative today. Is that true? Indeed. All the other receptionists are busy, you see. I was the only one able to attend. That's too bad. Isn't it, though? This would have been a fine time for us to exchange information. But oh well. So is tomorrow, as they say. Fair point. Wow, I didn't know Giselle was from the nobility. I always pictured Erebonian nobles as being real stuffy and scary. But maybe there are a few cute ones mixed in there. Of course. Hey, Joshua. I didn't expect to see you guys here. You were invited then? Sure was. An invitation just showed up out of nowhere. You can imagine our surprise when we saw the thing. No way were we turning down some high-class grub, though, so we hurried on over. That's very like you. Not gonna deny it. That aside, thanks to Her Majesty pardoning us, we're now free to walk around the open. Feels like we should start thinking about how to make a good, honest living for ourselves. That's not the first time you said that. Something about wanting to start up a courier service, right? Well, maybe, but that's not the only thing we could try out. Whatever we settle on, it should involve flying the skies. That's how we live so far. I don't want it to change now. Again, good for them, you know? Because again, it's not like they were hardened criminals or assassins or anything. Again, it's like, without their help and them kind of being there, it's like, Joshua wouldn't have gotten nearly as far on his journey as he did. What? You'd like me to give a comment? Well, let's see. Looks like she's being interviewed at the moment. I should leave her be for now. I'll talk with the Queen then. Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you very much for inviting me today. Oh, not at all. I'm pleased to see you've come. I've been eagerly awaiting the day we can meet again. I hear you and Estelle have been traveling and helping with the restoration efforts. That's correct. We both wanted to see how things were across the kingdom with our own eyes. I'm glad we did too, because now I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. people really are strong. And that they are. I've been a queen for over 40 years, and the strength of liberal citizens continues to amaze me to this day. There are plenty who like to credit either my abilities as a ruler or orbital technology for this tiny nation's good fortune. But we would be nothing without its people. I wasn't the one who allowed us to overcome the recent crisis, or the war 10 years ago, and neither was orbital technology. No, I believe it is the will of its people to live. That's why I believe supports our country both then and now. People's will to live. Indeed. You were gracious enough to call this country your second home, Joshua. From now on, your will to live will be another great support for this nation. As its queen, this makes me happier than you can imagine. Thank you, Your Majesty. Your words mean a lot to me. Oh well, Z, it's good to see ya. After all he did, I'd say he deserves a good party as much as any human. I gotta say, I like the queen. If anything, she's probably the most capable ruler out of all the places I've been to. Like, at least when it kind of came to Crossbell, Dieter Croix is like, he was passionate about his country, and he didn't want them to be undermined forever. So he was actually an interesting villain to have, because it's like, it was kind of like Richards, but Crossbell's situation was definitely more dangerous because they were just mainly being pushed around by the other opposing forces that they could practically not even fight back against because of how great military power or personnel that they had compared to them. And LeBurrow's trying to stay out of the picture a lot. It's like, what could they really do? Yet with her, it's like, the queen actually believes, like, it's all the entire community that makes them strong. Like, it's a real ruler who takes pride not only in her country, like just the land, but the people who live in it. I gotta give props to her. Okay, I think the next one should just be Estelle and Gisette. What the fuck are they doing? I swear it's like watching two children squabble. It's great that we're peaceful again and all, but I think these two are taking things a little too easy. Hey, not wrong. After all the work we've been doing lately, it's great to be able to come to a swanky place like this and put up our feet. Food's pretty good too. Okay, Estelle, what the fuck are you doing this time? I figured that'd be the case. Looks like I'm the most fit to be at this party after all. Oh, what? She's like, she knows about manners at least a little bit compared to Estelle. Because I've been to plenty of high society gatherings wearing poofy dresses. Hey, don't make it sound like I never worn a dress before. Because I have, for your information. I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy, unlike some people I could name. Try saying I look like a boy again and see what happens. Look, you two, I appreciate that you have your differences, but we're kind of in a really public, really high-classic place here. So could you take this fight somewhere else? Shut up, Joshua! Wow, sorry. God damn it. Why's this always gotta happen to me? I didn't even do anything wrong this time. Okay, do I talk now? Or... Okay, maybe not. Okay, should be something else. What am I missing? I guess I just head to the castle up top since I can't really... Oh, I didn't talk with Kevin here. Right. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. At least I don't think I did. Okay, yeah. I think this should be good. No, never mind. Wait, who have I not spoken to? Guess swore I spoke to everyone. Maybe just the maids and stuff? And the rest of the cooks? Maybe. I'm just gonna check in case. There's no harm, really. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think that's about everyone now. There were a few people I didn't get to talk to though, so hopefully I can make another round at the party later once they're free. Oh, here we go. Come on, Dorothy. We're talking to the military guys next. Get a move on, woman. We haven't got all day. Niall, I don't feel too good. My stomach feels like a giant bottle of water. That's what happens when you drink way too much in a short period of time, you idiot. But never mind that. We got work to do. You'll be fine, Dorothy. You'll survive. Probably. Oh, hey, Chloe. Finally got a bit of a break? It's been exhausting having to do one interview after another. Well, I suppose it is a little. Not too bad, though. I've had to do a lot more of them ever since becoming Crown Princess, so I'm starting to get used to them. I can believe it. Feels like I've been seeing your face in all kinds of papers and magazines lately. I think anyone will learn to adjust after a while. Well, you know, it probably won't be too long before it starts to die down, so just hang in there. All you can really do is grin and bear with it until then, unfortunately. Yes, I know. That's exactly what I intend to do too. I swore to myself that I would do all I could to help and protect this country's people. Accepting a few interviews here and there is the easy part. Well, you say so. You really are strong. I'm not so sure about that. I still feel as if I'm doubting myself a lot of the time. Like I just had to keep going out of my comfort zone, feeling reckless with every push. Maybe so. Still doesn't change the fact that you're strong. Not to me, anyway. I remember the strength you showed trying to protect Clem when we first met, too. Thank you. I nearly forgot about that. Maybe now would be the best time after all. Something on your mind, Chloe? Can I have a little of your time, Joshua? I've got something I want to say to you. Sure. Okay. This way now. Well... Is it just me, or does she seem kind of bothered by something? Where's the stuff right now, anyway? She'll be fine. I guess I can just leave her as she is for now. Seems pretty occupied, to say the least. I should go and see what Chloe wants then. Have I done something to make her angry now? I don't feel like I have. Oh, let me say first, damn it! That's fine, I already talked to those people anyway. At least I saved this time. So, Chloe, what was it that you wanted to tell me? Look, if I'd done something to offend you, I'm sorry, alright? What? Well... I'm sorry. I'm happy you feel that way, but... Don't worry. I know exactly how you were going to respond before I said anything. I just felt like I had to get that out before I could really start moving on. The sky sure is beautiful tonight, isn't it? How long have you, felt that way? Say, Joshua, if you had met me before Stell, do you think you would have, no. I'm pretty sure that never would have happened. Sorry. I told you, don't worry. I can't deny there's a part of me that wants to keep you all to myself. But even if that were possible, I don't think it would be what I truly wanted. Because when it comes down to it, I really love both you and Estelle. That's probably why I wanted to see that troubled face of yours one last time. It was worth the effort to bring out too. It's probably the best expression I've seen to date. You can be kind of a bully sometimes, you know that? Maybe. It feels like the most fun I've had in some time. So, what's on your mind, Joshua? Huh? What? I can easily tell you're worried about something. My instincts are quite sharp, so I'd like to believe. Besides, I was watching you the whole time I was handling that interview earlier. Oh. How exactly am I supposed to take that? Still, you're hiding something, aren't you? Are you planning on doing something all on your own again? Your instincts are sharp, alright. Still surprises me from time to time, too. But you're definitely up there. Well, that's just how us girls are. So come on, tell me what's troubling you. It's nothing that major, really. I intend to leave Liberl by the end of the month. But why? The country's finally at peace now. That's exactly why I think this is the right time. Ouroboros seems to have completely withdrawn from the country, and the restoration efforts are coming along smoothly. So maybe it's about time for me to leave on a journey of my own. It's taken me a long time to get this far, but I've finally been able to start thinking for myself as a person, and not some kind of broken doll. I was finally able to achieve the very thing everyone wanted from me. It's both a good and bad thing. Good that I finally feel human, bad that my heart's been aching in a way it never did before. Broken dolls can easily look away from all the terrible things they've done, but I can't do that anymore. Oh, so I need to go on this journey around the continent, so I can work towards atoning for all that I've done, so I can start embracing the person I now am, in the truest sense of the word. Trying to make up for all the negatives that he's been a part of in the past, with a lot more positives he can do in the future with his skills. I can see why. Plus, again, it would be him starting from the ground up. Because, now it's like he has the same set of skills, but now what does he use that for? Plus, he is a bracer, after all. It's not like he's specifically tied to one country. I see. But if you do that, that means you won't be able to see Estelle for a while. Yeah, I know. It might not even be for a while. Could be a long time. Still not sure how to break that to her either. That's the part that's on my mind right now. You still got a lot of growing up to do, young man. Huh? You ask me, you should tell her in the way that comes most naturally to you. You don't have to write some big speech in your head in advance. Speak to her from your heart. You believe in her, don't you? No matter how you phrase it, she'll understand. All you have to do is get those words out there. You owe that much to her if you love her. You know that, right? Yeah, I do. I really am hopeless, aren't I? You shouldn't have to tell me something that obvious. You wouldn't be you if I didn't have to tell you. Plus, that kind of thing's part of why I love you too. Please stop teasing me. Just remember, it'll be okay. If anyone knows you, it's Estelle. Although if you ask me, she'll... There you are! Look at these! They're Gisette's goggles. I took them from her as spoils of war. Of course you did. I'm glad you were having fun, Estelle. Make sure you get those back to Gisette later, okay? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Tune into the next week's issues to find out. Wait, hold on. Chloe? I suppose it's about time I return to the banquet now. You can have Joshua back now, Estelle. Sure? Hey, Chloe. So, I'm not sure how to best put this either, but... Thanks. I'm glad I was able to talk to you like this. Really, I am. Oh. You're very welcome. Well then, I wish you both a very pleasant night. Damn. The heck? So, Joshua, what do you two, talk about? Oh, nothing much. Just gave me a bit of much needed motivation. Really? That sure clears things up. It's been 5 years and still believed in me for every single one. And I believe in her too. No, it doesn't! What motivation? Estelle, I've got something I need to tell you. I'm all ears. What's up? Well, you see... Fireworks. So pretty. So many of them, too. You see it still. Oh, that was the whole side story. Ooh, got rewards from that. Nice. And we just act like it never happened. Nice. Alright, cool. Now I get that side story done. We can move on to the next. Let's see. The next one should be Star Door. Yes, this one, I think. Alright, well, at least I got one done for now. At least I think this is the right one. There we go. Let's see what this one's all about. At least I have another way of making money in this game. I see. I sort of expected it would only be a matter of time before you return to the Republic. Mine is made up then? Afraid so. Made the guys over there take care of everything without me long enough. Called an Eric breaks his duty to his peers in society, I guess. Well, I suppose when you put it that way. I do wish you could stay a while longer, but that's your decision. I'll respect it. So when are you planning on returning? Well, there's no point lingering here any longer than I have to, now that I've made up my mind to leave. So honestly, I was thinking about tomorrow. Think I could ask you to arrange a ticket to Calvert for me? Well, certainly. You're not planning to go and visit Kilika first, though? Well, I thought you'd want to. That was part of the original plan, but she wouldn't have any of it. Surprise, surprise. The stance was that you're gonna waste time coming to see me. You used to go back to Calvert earlier and get some work done. Very well then. Doesn't sound like a position you'll be able to talk her out of. It's no big deal though. I mean, it's not like we'll never see each other again. I suppose that's very true. I'm not sure there's anything in Zemuria that could keep you two apart forever. It feels like that to me sometimes too. Well, regardless, I won't keep you any longer. So that's one ticket to Calvert for tomorrow, coming right up. Sorry, let me just get this. Yes, it's the Granzo branch at the Bracer Guild. Ah, yes. Yes? He's here as we speak, actually. Zin? Something up? It's Ambassador Kotrin at the Calvardian Embassy. She'd like to invite you on a hot springs trip. What? Hold up. Me? A vacation? 2 days later. Yeah, Elmo Village, the good old days. This place sure brings back memories. The atmosphere is so relaxing. Oh yeah, this is where Walter was, right? Where Zin first helped us out in the second game. It certainly is. Maybe because it feels so similar to our hometown. Still, Ambassador Kotrin had been going for a while. When I first heard about this whole trip, I thought it was just gonna be the two of us out here. Oh my. You look almost disappointed that it isn't. I'd be happy to take my leave if I'm getting in the way of your dream date with her. Huh? I'm good, thanks. She's not someone I've ever seen as a potential partner. Besides, it's you she wants to talk to, not me. It might as well not be happening if you're not here.
It never takes much to put you on the defensive, does it? Is it beyond you to just play along a little?
Go. You just can't help but mess with people, can you? You in charge of the Zeiss Guild. I'm amazed it still has any bracers left.
Correction. I can't help but mess with you. I don't do this with anyone else. Would you be happy if that were true?
Hell no.
I've been waiting for you.
Hey, Ambassador.
Thank you for inviting us here today. Is something the matter, Zin? You seem oddly flustered.
Me? I'm just fine. You're imagining things.
Who could blame him, Ambassador? After all, he's a man on a hot springs trip with two beautiful women. That's hardly a recipe for a calm and composed mind, is it?
Knock it off, Kilika.
I suppose not. If I were a little younger, I doubt I would be able to keep my hands off him myself.
What?
Alright, I suppose that's enough joking around. We should go to our dinner. Mrs. Mao is going to be making tonight's food herself, by the sounds of it. Serious discussion can wait until after that.
Yeah, sounds fantastic.
Likewise.
What the hell have I gotten roped into, man? So, there's gonna be a new intelligence agency set up in Calvert, huh?
That's right. It's to be known as the Rocksmith Agency.
Oh, right. Yeah, that group of people they had back in Crossspell. Right.
And as the name suggests, it's going to be an organization that answers directly to the president.
Really now?
I see. I presume that is so the parliament can't have any influence over its operations. Correct. Perhaps this new agency's biggest advantage is that it's separate from all those issues and vices. The last thing we need is an organization like this suffering from Parliament's failures to make proper decisions or general ineptitude.
True. Yeah, because, again, it's like Erebonia, specifically Osborne, wanted to charge at it and take care of everyone in one fell swoop. Meanwhile, these guys didn't really know how to act about it.
While being run in the same opaque and shady manner by a privileged few.
Does sound like a good idea, I'll admit. We're never going to be able to compare it to the Empire's intelligence division, or LeBrow's older one if Parliament's at all involved. Ah, I see. They want a group that can take charge when they need to with the right personnel. I see. Yeah, true. Because if it's always that, they're just going to play the political card and never get anywhere. And then by the time they try to resolve the issue, it'll already be too late.
Quite. It's already difficult enough to get anything done in a nation with such a lack of unity.
I guess that's just the fate of countries that take in immigrants by the truckload, though. Yeah, that is true, because it's like, that's a thing. Like, they try to make it so it's like unity in Calvert, but really it's just Van and his friends only. It's not really like Calvert, like all the people uniting, you know? Like, hell, even with Erebonia at least, they had like all the people who were in school with Class 7 who were having an influence with the rest of the people after the experiences from the war that was going on between the Royals and the members of Class 7. And also with Crossbow, when it was like you were kind of dividing two sides with like people who wanted to end the struggle that was going on and people who wanted to take about it a different way, which showed like different senses of unity there. Whereas like Calvert's like literally nothing. Unity, it's practically non-existent with how everyone's just only out for themselves and their own agendas and just using people just for specific times. No, honestly, I think the thing that surprised me the most is that the president's actually being proactive for once. He's always struck me as a real conservative type, so this isn't the kind of thing I thought he'd go for. True. It's like, he hasn't really done anything here at this game, but it's like, he was definitely more active, but somewhat similar to Osborne when it came to Azure.
That said, given the state of the Republic right now, it's hardly surprising that he would choose to act this way. Outside the country, he's got the threat of a rapidly expanding Erebonian Empire, while within, we have terrorists and extremists. And to make matters worse, we have the enigmatic society on the loose.
Ah, maybe that's why, right? Because if the society can get close with the Parliament, with like what they tried to do with Duke Doonan, it wouldn't be surprising if they could also end up taking control of the intelligence division, hence kind of like what they did with Richard.
Evidently something has to be done, and I think he knows that as well as anyone.
Indeed.
In the times ahead of us, we're going to need to be able to respond flexibly to a variety of new and unforeseen threats, even though we fail all the time in Daybreak. Alright, I think my introduction on the matter has gone on long enough. I think it's about time I get to the point.
Oh yeah, you got something you need to specifically talk to Killica about, right?
So what position in the agency are you here to offer me?
What?
I love a sharp mind, Killica. You're in 6R, of course, dead on. We think your talents would make you perfectly suited to join the agency, and are eager for you to be part of it. That's why you will be offered a position of Division Chief should you decide to join. This is something President Rocksmith has proposed himself.
Right, yeah, because she was his secretary back then. Or like, his right hand at the time. And then also being one of the major people in the intelligence division in Calvert later on. Wow. What led to you being the one to bring this to Killica anyway?
A fair question, I suppose. Ordinarily this would be a scout's work. But I have known the president on a personal level for quite some time now. So he took it upon himself to ask me to come to you personally.
That makes sense.
Then what's his reason for wanting me? Surely you know that without asking. Or do you want to hear it said anyway? Naturally, your masterclass Taito skills are one reason for you being selected by the president.
Which I still hate that they didn't get to introduce us to in Daybreak 2. Like, hell, we had a chance to actually fight her head on. Or at least a fake version of her and a fake version of Zin. And the fake version of Zin fought like him, like he actually does in game. So why the hell couldn't we have that for Killica in Daybreak 2? Like, come on! You're gonna have repeat enemies. At least bring someone new to the table. Anyone. I'm desperate here. And that's probably why they're bringing back like old characters, but just like modified to Horizon, right? Because they don't want to make brand new characters from scratch to use in the game. No, they're just gonna use older characters, but that they can remodel a bit and say brand new. You know, like fuck off. That is not new. It's new in like just a general sense, but not in the sense that we need it to be.
But above all, he wants you for the exceptional analytical and information handling abilities you've shown in your position in the guild. Those are just what the new agency is going to require if it's to succeed.
Well, I can't say this doesn't all make sense to me. I'm more dumbfounded that you'd up an attempt to steal a capable member of the guild right in front of an active bracer like this. That takes some nerve.
Well, I do think rather highly of you. I thought you'd be able to mediate without letting such trivial matters cloud your judgment.
Yeah, I guess he would be a fair judge of character for it, because even though he's a member of the guild, it's like he also does kind of have ties to Calvert, so he can't be like in the middle.
Still, what do you think, Killica? I'm not asking for an immediate answer, but I would like to know what's going through your mind. Well, it's certainly an interesting proposal. At the same time, I'm not sure I have any reason to accept it. But you have no reason to refuse it either. Am I right? Well, it's rare that you find it difficult to make quick judgments. With such a big decision to make, I can't very well fault you.
Actually, now it kind of makes me think, why the hell did she even become a member of the Bracer Guild anyway? Or even if she did, why the hell would she do it as a guild manager or something like that, you know? Or guild receptionist, I guess. Like, she could be using her skills as an actual bracer and helping out with her Taito skills. So it's like, why'd she choose this one? Where it's like she doesn't do anything directly, but just like handling information with like her connections. Like, I'm not saying it's like a complete waste of her skills. I'm just like kind of curious what led her to do that. If anything, it kind of makes me think she's kind of like trying to avoid the problem in Calvert, at least to me anyway.
It's rare that you find it difficult to make quick judgments, but with such a big decision to make, I can't very well fault you. I won't rush you. Take a night to think long and hard about it. It was so you could do so that I booked the room here tonight. I'll ask you for your answer again tomorrow. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Of course.
I mean, she's being honest. She's not forcing her.
And one more thing before I depart. If you ask me, remaining in your position as a simple guild receptionist just isn't gonna let you use your abilities to their fullest. Well, a pleasant night to you both.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. Is like Kilika should know how bad the situation is in Calvert. So again, it's like it's honestly surprising to me that she just up and left, especially considering she is the daughter of the former head of the Taito school.
You're out rather fast. You finished in the bath already.
Fast? Seriously? I was in there for an hour.
Oh.
Man, it's not often I see you looking this deep in thought.
I suppose you don't. I feel like I'm one step away from making a decision, but just need one last push to take it.
Oh, right. Still, being here like this with you really takes me back. I believe it's been 6 years now since Master Ryuga's passing. Sounds like you went on a hell of a journey between then and joining the guild too. Oh, right, yeah, I guess just trying to figure out what to do next. Because, like, she could inherit it, but it's like, there are still struggles that come about it, similar to, like, what happened with Walter and Zen.
You could say that. Going on a journey makes it sound like something I did deliberately, though. In reality, it wasn't quite as organized as that. I simply drifted from place to place before ending up being drawn to one point where I settled. Much in the way a leaf that fell from a tree ends up floating down the river.
Were you able to find the answer you mentioned a while back?
No, I still haven't. Still, I do feel as though I found a conclusion of sorts.
What's that supposed to mean?
Say, Zen, why do you think I chose to take on a non-combatant position, like guild receptionist to begin with?
Thank you! About time. I mean, it's not something that's like, it's been itching me forever, but it's like, now that I think about it, I might as well get the answer. Because you didn't want to follow the same paths as idiots like me and Walter? I wouldn't follow us either if I were in your shoes.
Not quite. Although I'm not going to deny that the two of you are idiots.
That was the one part I did want you to deny.
I wanted to find out the meaning of the living fist ideology my father advocated. I still believe that being able to better oneself through combat, while your opponent does the same, is as good a thing as any. As a warrior, it's probably close to the ideal way. Still, I can't help but wonder why the ideology had to be based around the premise of fighting. I can certainly understand the significance of living and dying as a warrior. I can also understand how one who lived that way would have no regrets when the time to pass away came. Nothing has changed within me in that regard since the days we trained together. Yet with father dead and Walter gone, I couldn't help but wonder whether there was some way to make use of the living fist without having to fight.
I guess I could kind of see that, because it's like she kind of just saw like the negatives it could bring and how it like chains into something else. And yeah, it's like only through combat, it's like, what good is there really in continuing it if it could just increase the chances of more struggle just happening elsewhere and knowing you contributed to it?
That was when I started roaming the continent in search of one. As I roamed, I found myself face to face with countless conflicts and acts of violence. I felt powerless every time I did. So I came to encounter Libero's guild. They arrived to quell one of these conflicts. Something about their ideology, putting the safety of civilians over all else, made me feel that perhaps working under them may give me an answer.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I can definitely see that, because when it comes to Erebonia, that's not necessarily the case. And even then, the Bracer Guilds were being closed down one by one. With Crossbell, you couldn't really tell what to make of it, because aside from, like, Arios, you couldn't really see, like, any strength for unity or without coming to clash with one side or the other, considering the hostility between the two nations that border them. And again, Calvert, it's like, So yeah, I could definitely see why out of all of them, Libero was probably her best option.
So that was what led me to start working for the guild. But even then I wasn't able to run away from fighting completely.
The nature of humanity means that as long as we exist, conflict will never cease. Instead, what's important is not blindly preaching idealism. Preaching ideals while keeping a firm eye on the reality of how to quell conflict. Master Yugo's words have never left me.
Nor have they left me. But all the same, I've been looking away from reality all this time.
Come on now. You know full well that's not actually true. When he says reality, he's not saying fighting is the be-all end-all of quelling conflict.
That's not what I'm trying to say. All these years, I haven't been trying to walk on my own 2 feet. Not at all. I've just been trying to find a new way to live by Father's living fist ideology as an excuse to stand still, all while indulging myself in the comfortable environment the guild gave me. In that sense, I might be the biggest failure of Father's students. I might not agree with the path Walter took, but he, like you, has chosen his own path and started walking forward along it. You two have been facing up to the living fist ideal of Father's, slowly reaching your own conclusions on it. In your own ways, you've been able to face up to reality.
Yeah, because in the end, it's like they're inching towards like the end of one or the other side of it that it would bring. Meanwhile, her is like, she's not even standing in the middle, really. She's just an observer.
And I haven't. I've been staying still the whole time.
That's the biggest load of crock I've ever heard. You've been walking forward just like we have.
In what way?
It's just that the path you've been walking has been one for others rather than yourself. That river you think you've been helplessly drifting through, you've actually been building a bridge so others can easily cross it behind you. When the road is hard, you soften the ground so your fellow guildmates have an easier trek. There's no shame in your way of the living fist. It's true as mine and Walter's.
Are you trying to comfort me?
Sorry for not having a way with words. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is this, you know? As a person, you're way too strong and way too serious. At times, it's like those two things just end up restricting you and stop you from seeing things you otherwise could. So try and relax a little, alright? Just a little. If you do, I bet you'll start seeing things you couldn't before.
Say, Zin.
What is it?
Will you be happy if I return to Calvin?
What brought that on?
It doesn't matter. Just answer the question.
Okay. If I had to pick, I guess I'd rather have you back home. Yeah. Why do you ask?
No reason. I decided I'm going to accept the president's proposal.
What? Just because of what I said?
Don't misunderstand me. All I wanted was some kind of reason to bring this journey to an end, as well as a place to make better use of my skills. That was the best night's sleep I've had in some time. Hope the two of you enjoyed your stay as well.
I know I did.
I'm feeling very refreshed, thank you. Refreshed enough to feel ready to take on a new position, a new environment even. Then, I would like to accept your offer. However, I have one condition for doing so. Oh, name it. While I am willing to join the President's new agency, I'm not willing to stop living in line with my own beliefs. As such, if I should end up feeling the slightest doubt about how the agency itself is being run, I'll do everything in my power to correct it from the inside using any means at my disposal. If he still wants my membership after hearing as much, please tell him that I accept his offer. Oh, that won't be a problem at all. I think he may well be encouraging you to take the reins. I believe he chose you, expecting you to fulfill that role should it be deemed necessary. After all, you have experience in the guild, an organization which has managed to remain neutral and independent all this time. That's no mean feat. I wouldn't be so sure of that. Also, I need to get things ready for my successor, so I won't be able to return to Calvert for 2 or 3 months.
Okay, good. At least she is taking care of this place.
As such, I won't be able to start work till then. That's perfectly understandable. Well, I look forward to meeting you again in the Republic. Likewise. Is something on your mind?
Oh, I was just thinking about what you said back there. You said you need 2 or 3 months to get everything ready for your successor, right?
Yes, I did. What of it?
Well, I'm guessing he's pretty busy over in Calvert right now, too. Doesn't sound as though there's anything so urgent I need to be there now. So I was thinking maybe I could stay here for the next few months while you get things sorted out before I head back.
You can't be serious. There's no reason why you should stand around here in LeBron with me. Go back to Calvert.
You don't have to be so cold. It's me, you know.
Well, it's the truth. We'll end up spending enough time together whether we like it or not after I'm home. You don't need to go out of your way to make more now.
Well, you win. There's no need to rush things.
Sin, what are you standing there for?
Huh? Oh. Sorry. You could say that before starting to walk off on your own, though. That was a nice one, honestly. Ooh, yin yang. And 4,000 mirror. Let's go. I like that one. Because again, it really helps like flesh out more about Kilika. Like, considering she actually is a citizen from Calvert, why did she end up staying there? Or why did she even end up in LeBurle in the first place and then going to other places later? Like with then working for Rocksmith over at Calvert when it came to the Crossbell arc, and then having to do with being part of the new intelligence division over when Daybreak came out, you know? So at least finally getting that fleshed out. Even if it's like they had to do it through Zin's perspective, it's like, it's good to see, like, it's also kind of showing that Zin's also kind of growing up in his own way. Like, not too distracted by what Walter is, but reflecting on his own journey as well. Even if it wasn't too much of that. But anyway, give me a second, I'll be right back. Just gonna get some snacks. I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, I think we've done enough of the bonding stuff for now. Before we continue, I am gonna switch Zin out of the party, just because in that fire area he's not exactly the best. Kind of feel like I should put Olivier, because Joshua at least has physical stuff like Kevin, and having another arch would be great, and I can level him up. You know what, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I feel more confident with this. So let me get my CP up. We'll be good to go. Yeah, because I just remembered we still don't have Rias. Which, again, makes sense. Alright, let me do one more save. Then we'll continue where we left off. Wait, Zin doesn't have the thing, right? I hope he doesn't have the boots on again. Oh no, he has the composite 3. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so Kevin has the heat-resistant boots, and maybe we should give Olivier that too. Nah, but then he went... I mean, it only moved 2, move only goes down by 2, but agility almost all gone, bro? What the hell? I'm gonna have to do that. I'll make sure to switch it later, but for now I have to do that. Yeah, okay. So, because at least 2 of my people will have the heat-resistant boots. May not be everyone, but it's something. Oh, wait. I almost completely forgot. I need to get ingredients so I can finally cook. Okay, so sharp cheese, flour. Okay, so flour, onion, tomato. That's stuff I should be trying to get. Okay, tomatoes too much. But I can at least get the flour. Okay, yeah, that's at least cheap. Yeah. Ah, shit, I messed up. Oh, 56 meter only? Easy. The onion I can get. Yeah, good. Whitefish 40. Yeah, you know what? I can get that. Let me get... Ah, shit, I messed up again, bro. Okay, there, got 10 of this. Let me get a good number of this stuff so I can just have it ready for when I need it. But only stuff that I actually need for recipes. The fresh herb I'll probably need for a lot of stuff, so that's why I got it. I'll take... Nah, 9, why not? I can at least afford to spend something around this stuff, so it's like, why not? And all the cheap stuff I'll get a whole lot, just because then I can make a whole bunch of simple stuff, potentially. Let's... Ooh, the sounds like... Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll take this. Let me get 16 of these. The onion I got. Good. Oh, I don't got marbled steak. Well, I can't afford to get 10, because 1,000, yeah. As long as I'm not too crazy with the other stuff. Oh, the easy paella? Yes, please. Okay. Okay, let me get more of this then, because clearly I'm gonna need more, considering how many recipes need this. Jerry's lunch. Yeah. Get 10 sharp cheeses. Oh yeah, give me the fresh eggs. That'll be good. 18. Good. Get the fresh milk for the queenly cookie. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Let me make this stuff to go. At least I can have that ready. So yeah, let me make 40s real quick. Good. I don't really use this kind of stuff anyway, but I'll make one queenly cookies. And then the paella. These are all sit-down stuff, so at least I have a good amount. Oh, I need tricolored rice, though. How much is that? I can go a little extra if I have to. Oh, 200, though. Nah, I think I'm good. Okay. Alright, I have a good amount of ingredients that I can do stuff with, so yeah. Alright, now we'll go back. The fourth plane. So wait, are there only 7 planes? Is that how this works? Or is there gonna be more? Well, then again, I guess there aren't really that many characters left, because Ren, Shara, Stell, Agate, I'm assuming, as well. Because, I mean, come on. I think that would be about it? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't really be that long before we reach the end. Unless there's many that we have to do as a group, as, like, the floors will alter and be even stronger. I don't know. I'm just making a guess. Alright, what do we have for orbits for Olivier? Ooh, okay, he's got a lot here. Okay, he's got fire, this, okay. Alright, he's got a good amount of stuff. What's he going to do? Combines the effects of haste and haste. Ooh! I like this. Because combines the effect. What the hell is a crest? I want to see this. Raises in-range allies' arts resistance? Increases allies' parameters? What? Yo, okay, yeah, I like this. Yeah. I was about to put mine 3, but I was like, no, this is better. Holy shit. Okay. I can change this to an evade 3. I could put 4, but I don't think it's enough, so yeah. Let's do that. I think I do still have an attack 3. Yep. Nice. Do I? No, I don't have defense 3, right. There's no move 3s yet, right? Or maybe I just didn't make it. Okay, I think we are good. Oh, okay, yeah, and Olivia has over 400 EP. Fuck yeah, that's perfect. That's just what I needed. I'm still gonna need to get an EP thing for Joshua, but again, I can just, like, level for that kind of stuff. So, let me save again. Sorry I keep doing this, but again, y'all know how many times this game has glitched out on me, so gotta prepare. Yeah, if I'm remembering, I have to move this to the left, right? Because I already went to the right last time and got all the goodies. At least I think I did. No, I remember I got all the goodies from one side, but I don't remember which side it was. Like, I knew it was right, but I don't remember if there was, like, anything else further than that or not. Yeah, there we go, okay. Yeah, what's this path? Yeah. Alright, let me wait. There. Perfect. Finally, they don't notice me. Yeah, gotta go Mortar Punishment. Let's go.
Let's end this.
Oh yeah, give me all that space up if let's go. And a decent amount of Mirage. I'm happy. Let's go. Alright, from this point, I don't think I trekked through that much, so this will be like new territory. I think I have been through this side already. I'll just check to make sure. I think I did, but I could be wrong. Actually, I think it's like I barely discovered through that place. At least I think. Okay, so let's do this again.
Let's end this.
Wait, right? Oh no, yeah. 'Cause... Wait, was that supposed to be a chest? I don't honestly don't even remember. Well, whatever, I'll fight this. Give me a second. Oh, right, he doesn't have that move. Right. Or, I mean, that art. My bad. I completely forgot. I just wanted to get rid of the soldier in the back. Now, get rid of you. Thank you. And now, I can focus on Olivia doing this. Which I should be fine, I think. Let's just see. Hey, there we go. There we go. See, that's why Olivia is part of the team. He'll get you done. Alright, what happens if I do it to the right? Okay, that does that. What about the left? Dragon Tree jumpsuit. Well, duh. I wasn't gonna put them in the chest. Who would even think that? Alright, let's see. What do we got? Oh, I had the beast. Damn, I didn't even know I had this. Ooh, AF and agility. Take it. Then give him the beastia coat. She take that too? Oh, okay, she does. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. Yeah, I like this. Okay. We're good. Okay, can't go down there yet. There has to be a switch for that. Got to guess. Good.
Let's end this. All right, what's next?
Boy, am I glad Ascension only costs 7. It'd be way worse if it actually cost more. Freaking shoes. Joke's on you, this treasure wasn't tax deductible. Sure. Let me guess, this one I can move. Oh, okay, just only lower. Okay, I know where I'm going with this. You know, I gotta say, I at least do like the concept how, like, for here, like, in these kind of dungeon games, especially since this is the older version, that they actually, what's it called? They actually do this stuff like lowering lava, but you'll still take damage, and making heat-resistant boots. I like that, you know? It's like, really gives you that whole dungeon feel where it's like, the environment and mapping things out really becomes more significant. It's a good thing. I kind of wish they did it more in the other games, but is what it is. Okay, I only have one left. Shit. I'll give it to Chloe just because. Wait. Need that monster to leave. Okay, attack 4. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Probably another area I could have walked to, but. Ah, there for a chest. Whatever, we'll be fine.
That's that. Let's move out.
Okay. This will be tricky, but I think I can do it. Oh! Got it. Okay, good. I'm not fighting on a frozen field. Good. Just one thing I need to confirm. Okay, what's this weak to? Oh, wind. Perfect. I got Joshua for this. Water, right? Yep. I could go with a diamond. It's not enough of a range as I was expecting. Hit you, and then yeah, just do a quick draw. Why not? Still weak in the event. Bring to me the girl who entrusts her feelings to her blade. Who would that be? Still doesn't use one. No, okay, there's nothing there. Okay, retreat, 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 retreat. Okay. Now's the time for me to sit and eat. Get this one. Easy paella. Let's do it. There we go. Now I feel much better. I hope I got all the chests here. I feel like I did, but I could be wrong. Which is what I'm scared of the most right now. Because I don't want to trek through here again. You know what? We'll just assume I did. Fuck it. If I don't get all the chests, it's whatever. And now, get me another heal, if you can. Yeah, for my boy Joshua. Everyone else, mainly good, so yeah, let's do that. Get him as close to perfect HP as possible. Alright, we're good. Oh. Damn. Fuck, I didn't have to waste it after all. God damn it. Shit always happens to me, I swear. Alright, probably should focus on slots this time, so let's go with... This one's at least cheap, so I can go with this. Yeah. Let me get Kevin's as well. What should I do? 70, yeah, this one. Chloe as well. Okay, yeah, these two need it. Okay, now I got her all to 2. Okay, 30, 35, shit, okay, I'll take this one. At least. But now Olivier's gonna need some, okay. Well, that's what I'll grind for, at least. Damn, Chloe's EP went up a lot. How much does she have now? Ooh, 467. I like the sound of that. Thank you. Just for 379. Not bad. I'd like to reach the 400s later, but... Wait, what? Oh, cool. What? Is this the first trial? Ah, shit. Here we go. Oh, and the lace. Oh, is she gonna be helping? Oh, is she who that door was meant for? The blade, because she's also one of the 8 leaves 1 blade school. And a lace. It's another grimoire, not the real thing. Like she's completely lifeless. Well, at least that means we don't need to hold back to avoid hurting her. Let's do this. Oh, I don't have enough from... Damn it! Of course I don't have enough. Let's see. At least everyone's healed. Alright, let's go with... La Forte. Wait, let me see. What are they weak to? Okay, so... Mirage. Anything else but wind? Mirage, okay. Got it. Text or projects a mirage. Do this. Okay. Oh, for one person. Arts resistance. Increase ally parameters. Oh, but just for one. Shit. Earth guard. Okay. Maybe so far. Yeah. Let's do this. I'll just get us ready with stats. I feel like that's the best one. Okay, so no, can't do that. The problem is I can't cast that in time. Oh, I barely have any for this kind of stuff. Crap. Maybe just guard? No. I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing. Okay, never mind. I'll just do Ascension. Why not? Okay, what can I get Joshua to do? Or actually... yeah, just do this, because they're gonna be here soon. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Oh my god, it barely did anything. Okay, I'm using Joshua's Esper. Fuck it. I need this. Oh, that was fire. Oh my... what the fuck, Annalise? Why couldn't you do this shit in the main story? Damn, I'm jealous. Okay, I can use... let's see. Sacred Breath? I could do that, honestly. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just use Sacred Breath. Oh, and it does actually cure Zale now. Let's go. Okay, let's do a chain 3 with Kevin and Olivier. Here, let's go. Yeah, because I remember it doesn't completely knock her out yet. Ooh! Oh my god. Okay, that was scary. Wait. Yes! I have enough for Evil Eye. Let's go! Bitch! Okay. Should have enough for... Debilitate. Yes. Okay, should have enough for Tira to do for Chloe. And then let's do... or I guess I could just use this. But I'm fine. I'll just use Quick Draw for now. Yeah. What the fuck? Almost dead, Joshua? Oh my god, I'm so lucky I have Sacred Breath still. Oh my god, Kevin's really saving us this fight. What the hell? Never mind, he's almost dead. Shit. Oh, I don't. Oh no, I do have Impede. Let's go. And of course it happens when it hurts me. Dude, Kevin is broken. What the fuck? So amazing. Okay, get rid of you first. Never mind. Okay, let me do a Quick Draw again. At least get rid of one. Okay, now get me Ascension again. Let's get, oh yeah, she's just weak to anything but, or she's neutral to everything but, wind, right? Let's go with Shadow, wait, no. Yeah, Hellgate, just because. I want to see how much damage it actually does there. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. Maybe Joshua would actually be better off doing it. Okay, do this. Then... what's a good grab? Oh, Sniper Shot. Yeah, let's do this. Should be at least be enough to defeat him. Yes! Perfect. Oh no, she's gathered us all in one spot. She's gonna like do an omnidirectional attack, isn't she? God damn it. Okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? It really does suck like I can't just do it for everybody. There probably is a spell to do it. Or I mean arts, but I just don't have it yet. Oh, right. Temporary's effects already wore off. There we go. Okay, next, do another Hell Gate, because it worked well last time. Okay, yeah, we're just continuing with this. It will be fun. Actually, give me a Wakahena here. Fuck yeah. And then Olivier, do a Spiral Flare, just cause. Yo, an EP Cut 3? Talk about perfect timing. Oh, nice. Phew, that wraps that up. Sure does. Probably no prize for guessing who's in the ceiling stone either. Let's back to base and let her out. Alright, but first I'm saving. In the event that it... Ah, damn it, I should have saved in a different slot, but whatever. She was just like a mini-boss. Crimson Eye. Oh, right, because this was the first trial, right, so I actually am at the end. So I see you enjoy finding up these spaces. Yeah, sure. I'm just here for the jokes. I meant to check what the last two equips I got, but still. Alright, time to go back to the base area. But okay, cool, so we actually do have Annalise here. Nice. I mean, to be fair, she was a playable character in the last game, so it makes sense. Oh, I knew it. I was thinking in my head, it's like, it's going to reveal every time, doesn't it? I was going to be like, wait, but wouldn't that be too fantastical? But duh, I mean, Phantasma. Of course it would. Huh? Is she sleeping? Carefree as ever, Anna. Let me guess, she was just asleep when this shit happened, unlike everyone else. Cuteness is justice. Fortune favors the cute. Keep your friends close and your plushies closer. Smart words from smart people. I don't think anyone else in history has ever said any of those things. Especially that last bit. She seems so happy now. Yeah, I'm not sure I can bring myself to wake her up. In that case, I have a plan of my own. I shall sleep alongside her, and together we shall reach the pearl gates of Elysium and cross into the paradise within. You're up for a nap, that can be arranged. I have a few tricks that could knock you out in no time. I'm sorry, please don't hurt me. Hey, you tried. Seems she's finally woken up. Huh? It's good to see you again, Annalise. Good morning. Have a nice dream? Sure sounded like you were. Tita, Joshua, and Chloe are gonna be the pride of my collection. But you and that girl over there are pretty cute too. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, but Sid's a big fluffy bear, so he's actually kinda nice. Kevin's hair kinda reminds me of a sea urchin, and this isn't so bad either. I don't know who bought me all these new plushies, but they're the best. She thinks we're all life-size stuffed toys. As I expected. Man, how drowsy do you have to be? Look, no time for sleeping, princess. There was me thinking I got a bunch of amazing new plushies to add to my collection. We're the Crush Girls' dream guys. Well, sorry for being a human being. Oh my god, this group is funny. How can they crack jokes so normally like this when it's like other times it feels like forced at moments? I can't believe that's your first reaction to everything you've just been told. Sorry, I'll hop into serious mode now. I'm still having a heck of a time processing the situation, but I do know you're not lying. Besides, the proof is that all this is real is right in front of my eyes. Only the real Tita can be that irresistibly cute. Something her mother would say. Well, just as long as you get it. So what are you gonna do? You be up for helping us investigate? Put me in, coach. I wouldn't be much of a bracer if I wasn't willing to do anything in the face of a crisis like this. Especially if it's true something happened to the local. There might be other bracers there who've ended up in the same situation as me. In no way I'm turning my back on. That's certainly a possibility. Other bracers? Really? That's a good point. I know quite a few of them too. And we do have some bracers already here. Well, we've overcome one ordeal, but that still means we had 2 left on our plates. You know the drill. Now that we've done the first, let's go back to the 4th plane and see what's changed. Right. Let the fun begin anew. Alright, I think I'll switch it up, since I already did have Olivier and I want to level him up some more. I'll switch him up with... Or I'll switch Chloe with Annalise. Yeah. Just get it there, especially since Joshua can't leave the party for now, so I think we should be good. And it has been a real long while since I used Annalise. So it's the perfect time. Should I do the Annalise story since I'm already here? I guess I could actually just do that now to save myself the trouble. Fuck it, we'll do it. Okay, it was a star door, right? Yeah, there we go. We'll do that and then we'll do a bit more exploring and then I think that'll be the end of the stream. Alright, let's see what goes on here. We barely did anything with Annalise in the first game. At least had a bit more out of her in the second game. But what would this memory fragment be about? Maybe just like how she wants to improve moving forward? Of course she'd possibly be at the mall. Oh no, she's just at the Bracer Guild here. I was gonna say, is she up to get top her collection again? Interesting. Wow, that's a surprise. Oh, Lugren. Hey, the old man. Is something the matter? It's not like you to walk right up to the 2nd floor without even looking at the board and sit quietly like this. You're not feeling sick from eating too much ice cream or something, are you? Don't be silly. I'm not a kid anymore, you know? Could have fooled me. I swear that you were the one who ate 3 full scoops first thing one morning and later had to go get a stomach medicine from Spencer. Maybe my memory's playing tricks on me. Let's all pretend it never happened, okay? Besides, that was back when I was a junior bracer. That was forever ago. I learned my lesson after that, I swear. Now I never eat more than 1 scoop each morning. You're not supposed to have ice cream in the morning at all, you know. Well, no matter. So what have you been doing up here all this time anyway? Oh, right. Well, you see, I got a letter from my pappy who lives a long way away this morning. Really now? He's a swordsman if I recall, isn't he? Yep, he's an instructor. He's real famous among sword practitioners, actually. You and Kafai at the at least one blade school. Oh yeah, that's the one. I was familiar with that name even before meeting you. I was quite surprised to find out you were... Huh? Wait, what? Give me a second. Huh? Sorry, I actually had to take a mental pause and be like, okay, let me take out my glasses, rub my eyes, look without my glasses, and then look with my glasses. Wait, you're telling me she is actually the direct granddaughter, Yun Kafai? Of the old man? Are you serious? How in the... What? How in the hell does that work? Someone please tell me how the lore is. Why the fuck is she all the way out here? Dude, if she's the granddaughter, how the fuck is she not involved in more shit? Like, seriously, we have Arios, we have Reen, we have Richard, we have Shizuna. Where the fuck is Annalise been this whole damn time? How come she isn't learning epic or cool moves or having epic techniques that can be used for the at least one blade to save the world or something? She's a bracer for fuck's sake! How come she hasn't already become S rank if she has this style under her belt. Like, really, what is this? Like, what, are they keeping it under wraps for, like, the ultimate story? Maybe towards the end of the series? Where it's like, they're gonna need the best of the best, and they just learned she's just been on some journey since Sky. Didn't he used to live here in LeBron? I'm surprised you know about that. Wait, he used to live in LeBron too? Dude! What's with all this at least one blade lore I've got? I got more here than I did in Daybreak! Like, seriously, this last minute has already given me more information about this Yun Kafai guy than I have throughout the entire series. I can't say I have any memories of when he was here now. It was around when I was born, so how could I? Not long ago. I see. Ah, okay. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense why she didn't inherit as many, like, skills or techniques or instruction compared to Shizuna, who's at least probably had a couple years. At least if I'm remembering from what they said. But god damn it, man. Are you serious? Seriously, how has she been lowballed to this degree? It's like we haven't seen her do stuff. Especially, again, since she's a bracer and the granddaughter of Yun Kafai. So how is he doing? Well, judging by his letter, yeah, he's doing fine. I haven't had the chance to meet him in person for about a year now. Last time we had the chance to spar, I felt like he was totally babying me. Even though he's like 70. Ah. Okay. God damn. What? Damn. I'm having mixed feelings about how this old man's supposed to be. You really must be skilled to be treating an active bracer that way. What's with the sudden serious face? I was nothing all that major, but I've been wondering something for a while. Why do you stay here when you could join them? Sorry, I'm lost. Well, it's just like you're aiming to improve your swordsmanship, aren't you? It feels like if you have a grandfather like that, the faster way to do that would be to go with him and polish your skills at his side. Yes! Because he's teaching everyone else longer than he's teaching her, supposedly. Like, with Reed, with Shizuna, Arios, Cassius, like, how? And why not take advantage of being his granddaughter? That's... well... I suppose it's not my place to be telling you what may or may not be best for you. Sorry, Annalise. You needn't pay any attention to an old man like me. No, that's not true at all. I really do appreciate your advice, so please don't think it's not your place to give it. I can definitely see where you're coming from on this. I do have my reasons for being here and all. They're just a little difficult to explain. Oh? I do want to learn more about swordsmanship and swords in general. So in that sense, you're right about continuing to train under Pappy would be both the best and fastest course of action. But that's not all I want in my life. I want at least as much, if not more, to know more about what it means to be a bracer. You know, I can actually get it, because to be fair, there are a lot of families in this series where it's like they're headstrong to following one tradition, or going down one path, or Marcius getting involved with like the government in some way, with the Vanders and the way they are to always like protecting the Imperial family, with what's it called? The Lord following in his brother's footsteps, of Guy, Randy almost potentially being the next head of the Red Constellation. It's like, with all of that, I can see where she would be one of the few characters who's like, nah, I don't want to automatically stick to that route and just let that be my life. You know, especially considering how free-spirited she is. I can definitely see that now. Okay, it's a somewhat fair point, especially considering this is very early in the series. If it was like much later, I definitely would have had a harder time accepting it. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's why it's like, for now, I'm like so confused, but at the same time, it's like, now that I'm hearing this from her, that's somewhat fair. She gets a pass this time. I guess it's a case of wanting to learn more about swordsmanship as a bracer rather than as a swordsman, if that makes sense. Using the blade to defend people rather than to use it to fight strong opponents and to reach the peak, I guess. Am I even doing a good job of explaining this? No, I think I see where you're coming from now, actually. Besides,
Pappy once told me that he taught me all the technical side of swordsmanship, forms, crafts, and that kind of stuff already. Whether I can master them or not is all down to me now.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so he's already done his part, like he does for everyone else. It's just that she hasn't really got that chance to, like... She hasn't had her breakout yet. But it's like, dude, she took part with this whole thing with the Liber Arc... Or, okay, she wasn't with us with Liber Arc, but she was here with the whole civil war going on here in the Burl. And at least been helping us a bit when it came to stuff for Ouroboros. Like, how has she not had her breakout yet? Reed had it when there was the civil war going on in Erebonia. Arios had already kind of reached the pinnacle by when he was doing guild work and all the other shit in Crossbow before we had to face him as the SSS versus Arios. And she's not already done that. What her family does is like, considering the action she's already gotten involved in, I would think she would have at least started her breakout point, but she hasn't, which is really shocking to me, especially with what I've heard as hearsay about UK5 and learning about the other students of the at least one blade school. So in that sense, I feel like there's no specific need for me to train under him nowadays. Of course, whether I'm really advancing in my swordsmanship now is another issue entirely. I wish I could say for sure I was, but... I see. What's with the Sonic treatment all of a sudden? Oh, it's nothing. You're just not really one of those kinds of serious discussions. So I was impressed to see you were even capable of them. Hey, I am so capable. Besides, you were the one who kind of pushed me into talking about all this stuff first. I'm glad I did too. Anyway, getting back to the point. What did that letter even say anyway? Oh, right. Well, as surprising as it is, it says that I should go and see Cassius Bright. Cassius? The one and only? Yep, that's right. Supposedly Pappy was invited by the Royal Army to be a guest instructor at some point a long time ago. That's when he trained Cassius too. Ah, I see. So that's when Cassius had learned it. So ever since, they kind of had a student-master relationship with one another. Well, I mean, it's the Cassius! Cassius even went out of his way to go and see him 10 years ago when he decided to stop using a sword too. 10 years ago? That would put around when he left the army and became a bracer then. What exactly prompted him to tell you to go visit Cassius now, though? Well, I guess he only just recently found out that Cassius has returned to the army. So now he's wondering whether he might take this opportunity to take up the sword again. Yeah, because he has just been using the staff the whole time. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. If anything, at least there's diversity. I gotcha. He wants you to go and ask for him. And let him know what he says. Yeah. I see. People really do end up connected in the strangest places and in the funniest ways. Tell me about it. Anyway, that being said, I kind of have a favor to ask. You want time off, I assume. Well, who am I to say no? You've got good cause to have it. I can even get in touch with the army and set up a meeting with Cassius if you want. Really? Really. Go along and get that truth your grandfather wants for him. But in return, I want you to take care of every single one of the monster extermination requests on the board first. Every single one? Are there like 5 of them right now? Sure, but the monsters in this area will be no trouble at all for you as you are now. They'd be less of a problem if Grant were around, but I had to lend them to the guild over at Ruin and he's still not back. You're gonna have to pick up the slack here in this place, especially if you want time off. Okay. Still, at least I actually am learning about Annalise. Like, seriously, she's just been the supporting, bubbly kind of friend. It's like, that's all it's been. I'm finally here. Right on time, too. Okay, let's go about Cassius. I gotta say, I'm never gonna forget Annalise without that signature ribbon. Or, I mean, especially with the signature ribbon. Can I help you? Well, I'm Annalise Elfie, a bracer with the guild. I come to meet with Brigadier General Bright. Oh, I see. I believe we've been expecting you. I'll pass on that you arrived then. You might have to wait a little while before you can meet with the General, though, I'm afraid. Huh? But I'm right on time. Did something throw his schedule off? Something must have. Can't pretend to know much more than you do. But the general is a very busy man, so it's not at all unusual for things like this to happen. Anyway, like I said, I'll pass on that you arrived. But I'm gonna have to ask you to wait out here for a while.
Sure, no problem. This is taking ages.
Trust me, we've had to deal with the same bullshit before too.
I hope the meeting isn't gonna end up getting cancelled or something. I really don't want to have to come all this way for nothing. I suppose if I can't make cash this, I can at least go shopping in Granville. They should probably be getting a new lineup of stuffed toys around now. I wonder which one I should get. Maybe the bear? Or the crocodile? Once in a while would be nice.
Excuse me, young lady. The general can meet with you now.
Really?
Go right on in. Good day, sir. Thank you. You must be Annalise, I assume.
Yes, I am.
Welcome to Leiston Fortress. The general is waiting. Please follow me.
Oh, thank goodness. I seriously thought I was gonna have to go home without getting to see him.
I'm terribly sorry for the wait. Well, please follow me.
You got it, sir.
I brought your visitors, sir. Very good. You may return to your duties. Thank you, sir. I'm really sorry about the delay there, Annalise.
Oh, don't be. I'm more thankful you took the time out of your busy schedule to speak with me at all.
This is the least I could do for someone from my old line of work. It's been a while since we last met, though, hasn't it? I've become a seasoned veteran before I knew it.
I'd certainly like to think I have. I can't have Estelle soar ahead of me while she's abroad, can I? Just what rivals do.
So they do. I'll be looking forward to seeing just how much stronger the two of you can become.
You won't be disappointed.
Getting to the point, I was pleased to hear that old Master Kafai is still in good health. I believe it was because of him that you come here today.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't realize you were an acquaintance of his before.
I certainly am. Sure, he's the man who taught me the way of the sword. It was over 20 years ago by this point. First time we met was when I was back at the military academy, so I studied it under him. Seriously,
dude, what kind of compromise did they have to go to actually get the Yukafai to actually instruct the military here? Or does he just do it whenever the fuck he wants?
I still remember the harsh training sessions he gave here at Leiston, well, like they were yesterday.
Really? Is there any special reason you didn't say you knew him before? You knew I was his granddaughter, didn't you?
I did. By the time I first met you, I had long given up the path of the sword. It didn't feel appropriate in my eyes to act as if I was his student in light of that. That's fair, I guess. Especially since he was no longer using the sword probably by that point.
Oh, gotcha.
I haven't seen him in about 10 years, I think. He does write to me on occasion, but how is he these days? Does he still have the same old vim and vigor?
Yep. He really doesn't act his age at all. Still, if you'll let me get right to the point, the reason I came here is to continue the discussion he had with you 10 years ago.
Oh?
To tell you the truth, Pappy still laments the fact that you left the path of the sword. That's why he wrote to me when he heard you returned to the army. He wondered whether you returning to the military meant you were also ready to pick up a sword again. So this is it. He'd like to know, directly from you, how you feel.
I see. This is cool, because it's like, now I'm also getting to learn about caches. Like, bro. 2 for 1? Well, it's a great honor that after so many years he still cares so much about an inexperienced and utterly lacking swordsman like me. And I'm afraid my answer is that I still have no intention of taking up a blade again.
Can I ask you why?
You certainly can, but I'm not sure how to put my answer.
It's always been on my mind too. I've always wondered what would prompt someone so skilled with a sword that they even gained the title Divine Blade to leave it all behind.
Exactly! It's like, dude, That's the highest title you can gain as a swordsman. And I don't mean to make light of your skill with your staff or say it's inferior. Nothing like that. It's just hard to wrap my head around why you did what you did. And there's a little part of me that can't accept it either. Especially now that you returned to the army. Why can't you return to being a swordsman? Unless you believe that the staff is stronger than the sword after all. No, not at all. I just believe a staff is a more fitting weapon for me as I am now. Staves are a symbol of protection, but used more for keeping enemies at bay than cleaving through them. Yeah. You say that as if all swords are good for us cutting and killing. That's not true. I fight because I want to protect things just like you do. As a swordsman, as a bracer, and as myself. Are you telling me that swordsmanship Pappy taught me isn't gonna let me do that? I'm sorry. I didn't ask for you to take time out of your day so I could come and shout at you, but I can't accept what you're saying. But till all what happened here in Liberl, I never felt any doubts that swordsmanship was the right path for me. In the end, all of what happened just served to remind me of how powerless I really am. And now I feel like no matter how hard I try, I'll always be a rookie. Never be strong enough to do what I want to. Now I see. Perhaps this is fate. I see Master Kafai hasn't changed one bit. Same firecracker he always was. Oh, I see. Yeah, because Cassius is kind of like... He's shown that even with the teachers of the One Blade School, there can be a different direction you can use it for. Right? Because, like, even if he doesn't use it directly with a blade, he still uses probably some of the skills with his staff. So it's like, what can Annalise learn about a different path that can be used that's not directly the standard for the Elite One Blade School? What do you mean? I'm afraid as I am now, I'm not able to answer the questions you're asking me. But I know someone else who can. Oh, Colonel Richard, right? Because he also knows about it? Because he was also taught that style, wasn't he? At least I think that's who he's talking about. Or maybe one of the other people who's been trained by him. What's he planning to do out here? I really want to know who he called too. Ah, there you are. Are you all ready to begin? I'm not doing it to bully you. You know as well as I do, your usual work clothes aren't well suited for this kind of thing. Oh, it is? Colonel Richard. You're Colonel Richard. I realize this may sound a little silly coming from a man wearing this uniform, but I'm no longer a colonel, young lady. Sorry. So, Mr. Richard then, or Alan. You can call me whatever you wish. There's no need for the mister. Meanwhile, I believe you are Annalise, senior bracer with the guild. You know me? I'm not the former commander of the intelligence division for nothing. I know about all of the bracers in this country. I see. But how do you end up being here? Actually, Richard was who I was meeting just before I spoke with you. Really? In short, I've decided to start up a new research company as a civilian. So while I may not be part of the army anymore, I can definitely see myself continuing to need to work with it in the future. So I decided to come here in order to discuss the matter with Cassius in the hopes of maintaining a good relationship between us in the future. Oh, I get it now. Wait, is the person you mentioned earlier? That's right. I want the two of you to fight one another. Wait a second. It's all a bit sudden, isn't it? Especially if I'm going to be fighting the famous Colonel Richard. Is that so? You don't want to know the answer to the questions you've asked me earlier, then? I believe any doubts you have towards swordsmanship can only be dispelled through using it. Focus not on whether you win or lose, but on pouring all that you have into the battle. You should find the answers you seek. Alright then. I'm not sure I'll make much of an opponent, but I'll do what I can. It's not every day one has the chance to test their skills against a relative of the elite school's founder. I'm eager to see what you can do. Begin. Right. Oh shit, I'm actually doing this. Okay. Alright. pedal dance. Oh shit, it's a lower 30% defense? What the? Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh my god. Sorry for screaming so loud, but fuck me. Okay, let's try the blitz. I missed? I fucking missed. What is this? Okay, I need this. Oh my god, I barely hit. I'm gonna lose! Okay, I'm gonna use Tyrell. It's the only thing I can do. Good. Okay, let's go with Swordwind Slash. There we go, finally. What the? Oh my god, he's behind me. That's scary. Alright, Fallen Leaves. That did not delay his attack. The fuck you mean? Okay, let's try this again. I've done like nothing to this man. What the hell? Nope. Alright, let's do this. Damn, I've still done nothing to this man. Dude, what the fuck? How in the hell am I supposed to win this? Dude, seriously, what the fuck is with that technique he uses? Alright, let me do one more. Okay, I need to use Tyrell next. Ah shit, I was hoping for a bit more. Okay, let's do Pedal Dance. Then we'll do... What's a good move? Yeah, I guess this. Then I'll use my Esper after. There we go. Oh my god, I actually somehow won. I can't believe it. I thought I was gonna lose. Hell, I'll take that. Like, I honestly thought I was done for. But yes, my combo worked. Using the pedal dance, and then doing a strong attack, and then using the S-break. Plus, that also does take one turn away of my lower defense too, so then he wouldn't be able to strike me as much as I could for him. Good. Holy crap. I did it. Well, looks like my skills still have a lot of room for improvement. Alright, the victor is decided. Sheathe your blades. So, Annalise, how did his swordsmanship appear to you? Well, he fights using these school's 5th form, Morning Moon. He's made a few changes to the standard form, but it's largely a style based around sword drawing techniques. Well, okay, I know it's a bit more than just technical details like that. What did you notice? One thing I realized while fighting him? Richard swings his sword as if perfectly synchronized to my breathing. The second I go on the offensive, he reacts without fail. Oh, is that why most of the time he just reacts immediately after me? Because I was like, how come my attack delay isn't doing anything? No, it's because that's how he's still doing it. He's being reactive. Damn, so it's not necessarily like a counter, but just him like taking every moment that I leave an opening. In that sense, it feels like his swordsmanship is much more defensive than offensive, I suppose. I guess, yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, because it's always just waiting for the right opportunity. So even if it does, like, more striking damage at the end, it is more about, like, taking the time to get the perfect slash in. That defensive stance matches perfectly with the form he uses in combat, and the result is very natural, very powerful swordsmanship. Oh, what I can work out is why you're focused on fighting defensively to begin with. I mean, I assume it's because you want to protect something, but what?
Annalise.
Yes?
I wield a sword for but one single purpose. That reason is to protect this country.
Oh,
Everyone has at least something that they wish to protect in this world. Perhaps that is a person, such as their family or loved ones. Perhaps it is the belief of or ideology that they hold dear. And just as the things we seek to protect are different, so too are the ways that we choose to do it. In my case, the way I choose to protect what I care about just happens to perfectly suit the defensive swordsmanship you noticed. Although I can only imagine how comical it must sound to hear a criminal who threatened this nation talk about wanting to protect it.
well, not really.
Richard, you... Please don't say anything, General. Her Majesty may have chosen to pardon me for what I did, but that doesn't make those crimes simply disappear. Still, just as you desire to protect the borough remained even after leaving the army, I can't completely turn my back on mine. It was so that I could do so that I resolved to leave the army even.
It was?
You see, Annalise, to me one's position in life is just a means to an end, a way in which to achieve whatever you wish to do. I think that's true for one's choice of weapon as well. When you agree.
Well,
What's important isn't what weapon you choose, but what you use it to do. What inspires you to take it up and use it to fight. The reason I chose to put my sword aside and take up the staff is those feelings had changed. That is all. So, Annalise, any more thoughts?
I should just use my sword in the way that best fits me to do what I want. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Sure is. Beat me to it. You're Master Kafai's granddaughter, all right. Very quick to catch on to things.
I'm just as quick at forgetting things too, though. But I finally get where you're coming from.
Really? I'm happy to hear that. Could I ask you to pass my answer on to Master Kafai then?
Consider it done. I'm sure he'll understand.
Then again, would you be opposed, Richard? Not at all. I've already inherited the way of the sword itself from you. It's only right that someone else should inherit that.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's settled. Would you accept this, Annalise? Janu.
What's this?
It's a blade I once used myself. I think it would be much happier in the hands of an active practitioner of swordsmanship than in my own at this point.
Wait a second. I couldn't possibly accept this. Surely if anyone should be taking this off you, it should be Richard.
Sorry about that. Stuff in the bag. Perhaps on the surface, but how things are on the surface is not what is always most important. I thought you would just learn that fact.
I'm not sure the lessons I learned earlier have anything to do with this.
There's no need to think so seriously about this, Annalise. All you need to do is take up this blade and use it what you want to do, in the way you choose to do it. That's all anyone expects of you.
To do what I want to do in the way I choose to do it. Well, if you insist, I'd be happy to accept it.
I feel I've learned a lot today from having the opportunity to face off against you. I do hope I'll have the chance again one day.
So do I.
You'll both have to make sure you don't neglect your training then.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of giving it any less than 100%.
Really? It sounds like that was quite a fruitful experience.
It sure was. Guess this was Pappy's plan all along. He knew exactly what would happen if I went to ask Cassius what I did. That's why he asked. I must have sounded a little unsure of myself in the last letter I wrote him.
I see. Like master, like pupil. Incidentally, while I hate to spring this on you before you even had the chance to settle back in, a lot of work built up while you were away.
There's even a request from the mayor too, so I really need to get you right on it all. If anything, you should be grateful. All this work will give you a chance to refine your skills with that new mindset of yours, won't it?
That's one way of looking at it, sure.
So Pappy,
Well, I bet you knew all along. Looks like Cassius has no intentions of taking up the way of the sword ever again. But thanks to seeing him, I ended up being given a chance to re-examine my own swordsmanship. Up until now, I thought it was all about getting stronger, or faster, things like that. But now, I finally realized what's far more important than either of those things is why you take up your sword in the first place. Your feelings. I feel like I finally understand why I was never able to defeat you, no matter how many times we fought. I might not be the best student in the world, but I'll keep giving my training all I've got. Love, Annalise.
I think that was a pretty good one as well. Ooh, got Jin, nice. Oh, so now I actually do get Cassius's blade. Cool. I wish I did kind of go further into why he doesn't anymore, but Alex, what? Wait, hold up. Okay, so 26.
Dude, this gives her a major buff. What the fuck?
Or maybe I'll just end up with a weaker one later on, but what the hell, man? Okay, so let me go back before we continue. Like I said, I'll do a bit more and then we'll get into the stream for today. Let me go ahead and save real quick before something else happens. Okay, think I should be good. Oh, right, need to check Annalise's ornaments. Oh, okay, she has more stuff like this. Okay, I can actually buy that. Let's see, what do I want for her then? I should probably give her something good. Action. Maybe action would be better. Cause sleep, I don't think so. Burn, I don't know. I feel like burn would be better for Agate. I could get confused, but yeah, I feel like I need an action. Let me see if I can make one real quick. Oh, there's an action 4. Well, why the fuck not? Hopefully that slots enough. Oh, goody, it is. Awesome. Oh, but it lowers my movement. It's fine, I guess. Oh, right. Should probably do this last things again. Oh, wait. I probably can't, right? Oh, I can do for this one at least. Yeah, screw it. Okay. That's good enough. Alright, here, HP. Or EP. My bad. I get confusing the two sometimes. Alright, yeah. Like I said, we'll go check out the other dungeon real quick. Or the next area, and then we'll end the stream for today. Because at least I have made considerable progress. But for the character stories and the story. Well, maybe not the story so much, but hey, at least I got Annalise. That's good enough. Alright, so now we go to St. Croix Forest. Can I finally get rid of the heat-resistant boots, or is it still going to be the same? Okay, yeah, maybe I will get rid of it.
Oh wow, look how pretty the trees are. They were still green when Estelle and I were here. It's like a whole different forest now.
Certainly is pretty, but don't you think it's odd? The leaves of coniferous trees don't usually turn orange like this, do they? Most don't, but there are some varieties that lose their leaves in the fall for sure. Can't remember their names though. You guys would know better than me, but, well, I see. Don't mind me then. Actually, wait. The trees near the lodge are the same variety as these, aren't they? Those were still green too. Yeah, so your first guess might have been wrong, but there's definitely something off here. We'd better be careful. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should have given Annalise attack. I don't know. But then again, I already do have a lot of people who know fire moves, so I probably am fine, honestly. Yeah, I probably shouldn't worry too much about it. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can actually get rid of these stupid beeps now. Okay, so yeah, put on the Gaia Greaves. Livier can finally put the composites. Oh, right, I think Chloe also had the heat resistant boots as well. I'm gonna have to get those off her. Probably later, I guess. At least I hope I don't have to put them back on here. Let's just see. Okay, yeah, probably not. Okay, what are these weak to? Okay, Earth. God damn it! The one time I need Zin in the party, I don't have him. Okay, maybe I should actually bring him to the party. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Let's go with the usual Evil Eye. Alright, let's go with... Oh, she's a new move! Whirlwind Dance. Oh, this was what she did on us. Yeah, okay, I see. Oh, I see, so it's just a drag move, okay. Yeah, because I was like, she didn't do any damage to us before. But that's a good one, because then it's like, if you have like some decent range attacks, at least it can hit the other opponents. It also makes gathering for this so much easier.
Let's end this.
Well, at least we got more support skills nowadays. Let's just go with Quick Draw. I think that should be enough. Never mind. Okay, I was wrong. Alright, aim for this one. Then Josh will handle this.
That's that. Let's move out.
Ooh, that was a lot of waters up. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, right, because I need Eagle Eye to be able to see enemies, right? And I don't have that on anyone here. Yeah, there we go. Now we got these enemies again. Yeah, just do the same. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, I see. Yeah, because this is a small area. I see. So this would be another reason for why I would need that. Gotcha. Just shoot them. Take this. And that. Good. Alright, this ain't too bad, honestly. Let me check the map. Okay, so I can't go down here, but... Lily necklace. Please save for these treasure chest messages. We're out of ideas. That's funny. Imagine that's actually how they free. Oh, okay, I can traverse the water here. Okay, just like before. Okay. Ah, shit. Let's do this. And then let's do Sword with Slash.
Alright, what's next?
Wait, someone got a new move. Who was it? I think it was Supreme something. Oh, okay, Supreme Flicker. Okay. Because I was like, okay, who got the new move? Oh, chest. Triplet Ice. You have a pet that wasn't good. Well, that is the appropriate response for when it comes to taking ice cream. Celestial Bomb. Yes! Can you have a super piece? No, you cannot, buddy. Ah, shit. Messed up. It's fine. Do this. Then do Whirlwind Dance. Or should I just do... No, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just do it. There we go. Now Mortal Punishment.
Let's end this.
There we go. And then... Quick Draw. Like this. Ah, damn it. Bro. I hate you. No, I'm not gonna be able to reach that one. Dude! Get up! Okay, you. Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm actually losing to this. Dude! Why? What was that one monster giving us so much trouble? Oh my god. Oh, right, yeah, because the small creature. Right. I was like, how the hell did I get so much? But it's like, Right. Alright, again, just in case. Okay, let's see. So I can go to the right or I can go straight. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I can go with this again. Need to get rid of him as soon as possible. Do this. Good. Okay, you're the lowest. There we go. Hit you. Lace. Done. There we go. Easy. HP4? Yeah, give me that. Okay. Who can I give it? Who actually has HP? But Annalise does. You know what? Fuck it, I'll take it. So, yes, okay, good. Now she finally has Tyrell again. Perfect. Okay. So that's how this looks. What about if we go the other way? We'll see what happens if I go south. Oh, okay, this is just a dead end, okay. Well, at least I got it. Bring to me the girl who shines like the sun, and may the boy she cherishes, but the boy who cherishes that light be by his side. Oh, Estelle. Oh, so I have to get Estelle and Joshua. Okay, got it. Yeah, because of Bright, of course. Okay, so yeah, now I can go here. Save again. Okay, so yeah, I can check out these two areas real quick. Probably one of them is a door. Never mind. You just do this, so I don't waste a move.
99.
Okay, never mind, it's just chest. Curia bomb, I'll take that. You know, I'm worth a hell of a lot more Zephyr than that lousy trinket you just took. Sure. Ooh, another recipe, nice. The aromatic hickory lining of this chest permeated with sludgy cookies were a mouth-watering flavor. Yeah. Whatever. Tell yourself that. Yeah, I'm just good. Oh, right, this is weak to, Oh, wait, it's not weak to arts. Alright, just do this. Let me just do this. Wait, what? What's it weak to? Damn, I don't remember what it was.
Let's end this.
Whatever, I'm just at least eliminate these two. Let's see what happens if I hit it with a Soul Blur. Ah, damn it. I thought I had enough time. Which I did not. Oh, here we go. Chest. Calvary Cross. You found a plank of wood, but it seems to be nailed down. Okay, Calvary Cross. If I had to guess, that's probably for Julia, right? Yeah, probably for her, actually. Alright, good to know. Okay, now we can just go down here. Oh boy, okay. How do I want to do this? I have to find a way to hit them all. Oh, okay, here we go. Perfect. And now I should be able to do this. Can I do one? Ah, damn it. He's not going to be able to do it in time. Crap. Okay, fine. Only had a delay move here. But I'll just hit him with this. Yeah, I figured it wasn't going to work. Oh, no. I need the death move, don't I? The one that casts instant death. Right. I forgot that was also another thing. Especially since these are worth like a hell of a lot of Zep if I actually kill them. Right. How the hell can I forget that? That was one of the most important things. Imagine I'm already almost at the end. How ironic would that be? Oh, never mind. Dude! I'm trying to gain CP right now. Ah, damn it. If only Annalise had enough movement, she could beat it. Damn. Never mind about that. Just ignore that. Okay.
I'll save you. Nighty night.
Sounds like, yeah, it does. Oh my. Okay, how? How do you keep making it to these other floors? I didn't mean any harm, I swear. I'll never do anything like that ever, ever, ever again. So please, please bear my pitiful life. Ah, just leave him be. He'll be fine. The goddess just loves bringing us together, huh? I'm saved. My saviors, please help me. Do we even have a choice? I don't want his death to on my conscience any more than you do, so no, not really. God damn it, man. Why can't you ever just leave us alone? Alright, let's do this. They're the same as before. Good. Now we only get these Lucy's left. Ah, shit, I don't have enough. Just hit you. And then, quick draw again. Good. Oh, why did they get a whole bunch of extra moves, bro? They don't need it. I do. Alright, one last one. There we go. There. There we go. At least for the level up. Oh, and a tier bomb. That was terrifying. Aren't you supposed to be a part of Ouroboros? How do you keep getting yourself into these messes? You were so rude. I didn't end up in the situation because of my own error. It was the result of a tale so tragic anyone who heard it would be moved to tears. I think there's a more pressing issue here, to be honest. How did you even get here ahead of us? Yeah, because it's like, dude, don't you need the keys and to beat these devils to move on? How do you keep doing this? That's a good question. You get through the second and third planes warp circles before us somehow? Heh, after parting ways with you at the castle, I found myself surrounded by armored knights. Naturally, I fought back with all the skill and grace I'm known for. But during the fight, I was engulfed in some kind of strange vortex. Next thing I knew, I was in front of a building near a cliff. What a miracle. Clearly, I have been chosen by ideas myself to be the hero of a new story. Yeah, sure, keep telling yourself that, kid. I see. He was magically warped to, the local. Kevin, you think? Yeah, sounds like he just ended up getting drawn into one of those vortexes that pop up in battle every so often that make things vanish. Damn, though. Ending up all the way here on the fourth plane just because of that is some luck. Seriously. Those 4 words, I see. Not that I can blame you for being in awe of my good fortune. We're in awe, alright. Anyway, say you ended up in front of the lodge, so how'd you end up all the way out here? Did you notice? Did you decide to start looking around? Well, this time you're the one with the good question. You were saying things like, I didn't mean any harm and I'll never do anything like that ever again earlier. What was that about? Whatever do you mean? I have absolutely no idea. You know, we can't tie you back up again. But wouldn't you say something? It was really the result of me being so relieved to finally be out of mortal danger. I think I know what happened now. You were so hungry that you went and tried to grab those beastmen's food, huh? Well,
You have no reason to feel ashamed, my man. Everyone needs food in order to live. You want a cookie? I got a few of them on me to snack on as it is. Gilbert, do you want to come back to our base with us? That might be an idea. We got plenty of food and water back there. Save your pity. I was able to steal at least a month's worth of food from them already. I'm not going to need any more for quite a while. And it's all mine, and mine only. I won't give any of you so much as a crumb. So long, losers. Fine, you get tied up again. I'm leaving you there. He is incapable of listening, isn't he? Is he planning on staying here for over a month? Who knows? All we can do is leave him to his own devices for now if he doesn't want our help. I wouldn't be surprised if he changed his mind. That does sound likely. We'll just have to be ready to give him a warm welcome when he does that. But yeah, only Gilbert would go through that shit. Damn, I didn't think that would be a story-obligated location. But hey, I keep finding these kinds of things without even having to try, so... maybe it's luck. Maybe. Could be terrible fortune on my part. What in the... Huh? What did that thing just do? No, that's not good. No! Oh, my EP! You're lucky Joshua is one of the few guys I don't use for his arts. Otherwise I'd be even more pissed. Oh, a Tiro Bomb! Yes! Not really sure what you expect from me. I'm a box. Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, I see the monster here. I'm getting rid of it. I'm not stupid enough to not see it. Okay, hit you. Hit... let's see. You. I'll have you die. Okay, you. You. And you. Okay, now there's only one left. Alright, we should be good to go. Ah, shit, he has a crit. No, Joshua, why? He was supposed to hit him. Damn. Joshua's still a bit of ways away from actually leveling up. It sucks because I need him to get that EP. And his health. EP got 4? Yes, please. Just for me to say to our air fresheners going. Yeah, sure. Gatling gear for Tito, obviously. The first step toward being kleptomania is admitting that there's a problem. Well, that one's not entirely wrong. Okay, no chest here or anything like that. Okay, I think there should be everything in the area. Oh, chest. Almost missed this. So what year is this? I lost count. Alright, I am getting closer to being finished with this. If there actually is a boss fight at the end, I'll do that. Oh, there probably is gonna be. Cool. Thank goodness I found this. Alright, I think I have a good amount of CP. Let me rest. Who am I gonna be fighting this time? I mean, there are 2 locations I could go to. I'll just skip the monster. Oh, kidney daggers. Oh, my contents were speedrun worthy. I say so. Let's see what the stats are first. Ooh, okay, thank you. Oh, where'd that monster go? Ah, whatever. Not gonna bother me anymore, so let's just keep going. Alright, who am I fighting? Or what? Oh, Shara. Oh, she's here. Shara. Darling Shara. Shara. So she's our lady this time, huh? Makes sense that we find nothing but braces on the training ground. Oh yeah, I guess that would be the bad. Oh, so is next actually gonna be a Stow? Or would it be someone else? Well, actually, no, yeah, it has to be a Stow. There's no other braces left. We'll just have to defeat her so we can get her Sealing Stone. Here's hoping we can have the real thing by our side. Exactly. Oh, goody. Okay.
do... Oh, perfect. Yeah, sacrifice one. Nice. Okay, can't do this yet. Let's go for... There we go. Can't do this. Ooh, good. Alright, let's do pedal dance again. There we go. Nice. Now, let's go. Next, for a punishment. And then let me do Sword and Slash. Let's go for... Let's do... Wait, what are they weak against? Oh, Mirage again. Okay. Good. Yeah, nah, I'll just use a quick draw again. Why not? I'll just attack this, and then... Nice. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to think of something. Oh wait, Kevin doesn't have MP, I think. Yeah, he doesn't. Shit. Ah, shit, I can't hit all of them with it. That is not good. Now, you know what? I'm taking this credit myself. I'm not letting Sherry use that. There we go. Alright. Yeah, let's just do regular attacks. She's almost done with. Oh, right, I forgot she's a ranged attacker. Oh, I was thinking in my head, surely she's not going to be able to hit me, but no, of course she could. Oh, we almost had everyone level up. I'll take wrecking it. Ooh, defense 4. Nice. Now we should be able to set Sheriff free too. I can hardly wait to feel her in my arms again at long last. To the garden, my friend. I can't wait to see her again. I'm sure she's going to be a big help to us. Certainly. Just check it to make sure. Okay, save real quick. And now I can go back to the base area. Because either way, I'm still going to be able to heal over there. And I already got everything I need. Or actually, let me just heal right now. Ah, damn it, I should have saved again. Whatever. Or I mean, save it in a different file. Grimsville Fortress, of course. Imagine she's just holding, like, a whole, like, bottle. Huh? That's not Shera, is it? Wait, what? Oh! Wow! Look at the new do. I'm actually liking it. Oh! What? Oh my. My goodness. She got her hair, huh? About a month or so ago, she got herself some new duds to match too. This isn't like me at all. I haven't had anywhere near enough to drink to start feeling this out of whack. No, there's no stopping me now. Pour me another, Ina. Tonight we're gonna settle this once and for... Oh my... God damn it, of course. She was in another drinking contest. With Ina, no less. Great.
Nice to see you, Shara. Joshua! How long have you been back for? What happened to Estelle? Is it just me, or did you put on some muscle while you were away? You look stronger. Thanks. I'm happy to hear that. Be as it may, I can't believe you still haven't commented on my presence. How can you disregard your dear Olivier Lenheim, your loyal servant, and the man who forever holds the key to your heart? Olivier? Wait, you're not the only familiar faces here. We will, so calm down, okay? I can hardly blame you for being surprised. Your reactions aren't par of the course for this place. Okay, I think I get what's going on now. Still, under ordinary circumstances, I'd have a pretty hard time believing all of what you said was even possible. It's easier to chalk this up as just an alcohol-induced dream or another Lucy's illusions. No doubt. Woe is me! How can you look upon my fair countenance and beautiful locks and not believe that I am the one, the only, true Olivier? I said under normal circumstances, Olivier. There's no need for the dramatics. First, what will be the point of showing me an illusion this bizarre to begin with? As for the dream explanation, there's a bit too much internal consistency here for me to lean on that theory. True enough. Thanks for believing us. So I think you'll be up for helping us then. We could sure use you. I'd be happy to. When I think about how Estelle's most likely being dragged into this place, how could I say no? I would be a good big sister if I didn't look out for my little sis now, would I? Thanks, Shara. You're a true model of a woman. Cheers. Appreciate it. Anyway, we give you a rough outline of the situation we're in. Currently we're in the middle of exploring what's apparently called the fourth plane. That's where we'll be resuming from. Alright. I've used the facilities at La Loca before as a trainee back in the day. Since you found both me and Annalise there so far, perhaps the other sealing stones you find there will contain people who trained there too. Sounds plausible enough. That means the chance we'll find Estelle there is high. Well, I don't know, maybe we'll find Kurt, Grant, or Karna. It's not impossible. They've certainly been to La Loca, but they went more as instructors. I don't think they've ever been as purely trainees the way you, Estelle, and I have. Oh, right. Hey, Shara, do you know if Aggie has ever trained there before? Now that you mention it, yes, he has. Cassius supposedly tricked him into going, and he was not a fan of the experience. That was about 4 years ago, I think. Oh, that means both him and Estelle might be trapped there. It's possible, yeah. They're both fine. I'm certain of it. At any rate, we now have only one of the three ordeals remaining. Indeed. So we'll find who else is trapped inside the training ground soon enough. Then all that remains is for us to rescue them. Yep, so as soon as we're ready, let's all move. I'll leave this party just so I can cover CP. Or actually, wait up a second. But first, again, save. Okay, I'll switch Olivier with Shara just to get the CP up. Yeah, because she's going to have 0, and Olivia's already going to have almost everything anyway. Okay, now let me get a... Yeah, now let me switch Annalise for this. Or actually, since Olivier's already good to go at 110, I'll put Julia. Yeah, just to switch things up again. Because, yeah, I want to make everyone in the party strong. Alright, with this, I think this will be a good place to end the stream for today, considering I've already made a good amount of progress. Got 3 hours in, got through some character stories, and I'm moving even further along to ending this. But I do also have to go through that door for Shara, so maybe I'll do that next time on the stream. I'll see what I'll stream tomorrow. Like I said, there are still options that I can do, like Punishing Grey Raven, Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Back 3rd. I don't know. It'll probably most likely be one of those games, just because, like, just at the pacing that I'm going at. Like this. And I want to save Atelier Yumi up.
for next week or for Saturday, because I'm trying to give myself time to grind for mats and everything to get weapons ready before we move on. Because that fight with Lily Boria really taught me that I was way too inexperienced to actually fight her in that stage. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, let me give a huge shout out to Renu Yev for showing up this stream. Great chat with you, man. Yeah, you'll see what I decide to play tomorrow on notifications. But if you guys did enjoy the stream but you're not already found the channel, please make sure to leave a follow. Much appreciated. Check my YouTube channel, post all the VODs. Subscribe there as well. Join Discord, you guys not already. Links to all those are on the channel. But this has been Santos Vice. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. See you guys next time. We're out.